Keaton Daniels, Frank Sides, and a camera crew ready for the 2024 home opener here at Lobo Field. And, you know, why not have a big matchup, like the biggest in the state for Week 3? Lobos 2-0, taking on the number 2 team in the state in 5A Division II, the South Oak Cliff Golden Bears. They're 0-2, but it's a deceptive 0-2.
Hey, you talk about, to me, this is the best game in the state. And if you are a Lobo fan, if you were just a Lobo, period, this is the best game. This game gets your juices flowing. Everybody all week, ever since we played Marshall, has been talking about what are we going to do. Well, it's time to figure it out. It's time. The talk is over with. It's time to put them pads on. It's time to put the helmet on, strap up, and let them pads talk for 48 minutes, and let's see who come out on top.
If you don't think this is the real deal here at South Oak Cliff, they are 0-2, and they've only lost to the numbers 1 and 2 teams in the state in 6A. And I heard John King say it yesterday on the freshman game, they are the number 4 and number 7 teams in the nation,
yes, sir.
No matter what classification. So they're 0-2, but they've played some heavyweights.
It's the reason why they're still ranked number 2 in the country, to be able, or in the state. As you see, the fans are starting to load up. But man, they played the best teams in Texas football, in my opinion. Those 2 teams, they play each other in the state championship year after year after year after year, ever since the last time we were in the state championship. And if anybody can remember that game, it came down to a Hail Mary from North Shore for them to win that game. So them guys have been fighting each other, and it's been a rivalry that we're probably going to see them play again. So for SOC, who is a smaller team that's a 5A, on a 5A level, to say, hey, we'll drive to Houston and play you. Duncanville, you can't find nobody else to play you, we'll play you. Longview, we will drive to East Texas and play you. My hat goes off to Coach Todd and that team and that ball club. Them guys are tested before they get to district by the time, and they know what they have before they get to district. So when the playoffs come around, there are no hiccups and no secrets about them. They know who they are.
They will roll their district by a score of about 280 to about 30.
That's true.
So they don't really get tested. These are the battle games. They open district against Spruce next week. But the 3-game gauntlet they run certainly makes sure that they're ready when the playoffs begin. For the Lobos, it's a Lufkin rivalry game in Week 1. It's a Marshall rivalry game in Week 2. And now you get an opponent you haven't seen in almost a decade. Lobos have never lost to the Bears. They're 6-0-1 historically. Last time we saw them was back in 2016 and 2017, at a time when Jason Todd was just getting going with his program and really was trying to do exactly what we talk about, build up their pre-district so this team is ready for the playoffs.
Yeah, and Coach King would tell you that team that came down here in 16 and 17 is not the same team that come down here today. These guys are big. They're physical. They look the part. If you watch them and watch us, we're going to be the smaller team, even though we're 6A. But this group of Bears that are coming in, they're going to try to beat you with physicality. They're going to try to beat you with speed. They're going to try to make you tackle them in open space. And if you miss them, guess what? They're going to score quickly. So the object is to keep them in front, play sound football, play mistake-free football, try not to beat yourself as well as trying to beat them too.
And I think you make a great point. We're probably going to be the smaller team. We're probably going to be the slower team.
Mm-hmm.
But this becomes one of those, are your kids tough? Will they hang in there? Will they fight back? Will they block? Will they tackle? Will they go for extra yardage? And will they not make mistakes?
And that's one of the things about the Lobos, and that's what makes us so tough. That's one thing that Coach Todd wants to match his teams up against, is because we're not afraid of you. We're not afraid of you because you're bigger than us or faster than us. We're going to play. We're going to hit you between the whistles, and we're pretty much – I heard somebody say this before. When you come to East Texas, they play for blood and guts, and that's exactly what we're going to play. We're going to hit you hard, and we're going to play a different type of ball that you're not capable of seeing up there in the Metroplex. And everybody knows that once you play an East Texas team like us.
This is the beginning of a 4-week gauntlet for the Lobos. They've got Ruston, Louisiana next week. They've got a bye week and then Rockwall and Forney. So 4 tough games in a row that are going to kind of test their mettle in their first year up back at 6A again. in the last couple of realignments, and they're going to get battle tested as well. May not have thought it in the first 2 games. You're certainly going to feel after the next 4.
Absolutely. Chuck, as we see Sock coming out, I can tell you one thing is going to be hard. It's going to be hard for us to see these numbers. They got these pretty white jerseys with these gold numbers. It's going to be hard for us to pick out who's who for them tonight.
You know what's coming over to the desk? The binoculars. They're coming back out already. We haven't even gotten started, and already I'm going to have to bring out the eyeglasses.
My goodness. I saw him walk out here, and I'm just like, man, these numbers are going to be hard to see tonight from up here.
And I don't know if the UIL is getting to a place where they'll penalize them each half, because now the UIL has passed the rule that you have to have contrasting numbers and uniforms so that guys up in the booth, not just us, they don't care about the game day folks, they don't care about the radio folks, they care about the guys who are on the PA.
Yeah.
And they care about the folks who are keeping statistics. So this is a bit of a challenge. They may get penalized before we start this thing. Now, typically, if you're friendly with the other team, you go, we decline the penalty, and it's just a procedural thing. But it's going to be a real challenge tonight to try to identify who's got the ball or who's making the tackle if they're wearing white uniforms.
Absolutely. But, man, we're right at almost tea time here as these Oak Cliff Bears is going to get ready to run out here. Longview Lobos, we're already out here and ready. We're just waiting. We're waiting on them to get started. We're going to do the opening toss, and then it's time for some football.
For John King, this is year number 21. He comes in with a record of 224 wins, 47 losses. For Jason Todd, this is what is his 9th year. He's got a record of 96 and 26, and as you said, he's been in the state championship game in 5A Division II the last 3 years. They won it in 2021, went 15-1 that year, and handed a Dallas Independent School District team a state championship for the first time in, I guess, back in the 50s is the last time they won one. They won it again in 2022. They beat Liberty Hill in 21, Port Neches Grove in 22. They got dinged by Port Neches Grove's last season to end a potential three-peat. But they're good, they're solid, they're tough. They're trying to make sure they're ready for the season. And for the Lobos, this is going to be a measuring stick game. How good are we? How tested is this team? Can we fight back through some adversity? And can we handle the team? Because in the playoffs, they're all going to look like these guys.
Absolutely right here. You got a team here that's fast across the board. They can light it up with just about any team, with the best of them. Don't mistake their record as being 0-2 and say that this is the different South Oak Cliff Bears. No, they're the same Bears. They just played the number 1 and the number 2 team in the state that are nationally ranked. So they don't bar none. They ready to play everybody.
These two schools provide almost more players to the NFL than anybody else in the state. Both have 25 kids who have made their way to the NFL, including South Oak Cliff, who had one who got an interception last night in Buffalo's win over Miami. Young man named Jamarcus Ingram.
Yeah, he played big last night. He came up big early and often for them last night to be able to get his team the big win.
All right, they're getting ready to do the official festivities down on the field, so we'll step back and let them take care of that, and we'll get ready to give you the starting lineups after the national anthem.
Thank you. And now, the Lobo Band will play our national anthem. Members of the Longview High School JROTC color are Cadet First Lieutenant Guevara, Cadet First Lieutenant Shepard.
All right, let's give you a look at the starting lineups tonight. Here's how the Lobos will line up on offense. They'll have Fernando Longoria, the 250-pound senior, at left tackle. Jaden Jackson's getting the start at left guard tonight, the 250-pound sophomore. Eddie McMillan's the center. He's a 235-pound senior. Cedric Reitner moving over from left guard to right guard because Jamorian George has to sit for a half. Reitner, the 300-pound senior, at right guard. Beckett Cox, the right tackle. He's a 230-pound junior. Brian Williams, 245-pound senior, will be the tight end. Receivers are D.D. Williams, Kiefer Doxey. We'll also see Jordan Hobbs and Dejayan Owens, maybe some Jace Peterson. In the backfield, Boosie Washington, the 5'9", 160-pound junior, and Mason Washington, 5'10", 190-pound junior, along with Buster Mumphrey and Javorian Piera. And, of course, quarterback is Maverick Rowe. Defense for the Bears, Jordan Atkinson, Corda Houston, Jakarian Jones and Kamorian Morgan are their defensive line. Jamarian Phillips and Jaden Shelton and Kendrick Carter are the linebackers. Marcel Gibson, Xavier Mayfield are the corners, and Tobias Gary and Ricky Giles are going to be the safeties. And it looks like the Bears have won the toss. They're going to defer to the second half, so we got you exactly right. The starting lineup is going to be the Lobos on offense. And it looks like they will have their backs to the open end of the field. All right, you get our captains, Keaton Daniels?
Yeah, we got, looks like we got 24,
Morrow,
26, 31, and 34. I know Reese is one of them.
Morrow, Doxey, Reese, and Brooks. There you go. The Fab Four. It's like the Beatles.
Absolutely. And they're ready to get this show on the road here. We'll be receiving. Frank is over here. Got predictions. He's excited.
Oh yeah, no, I don't trust Frank.
I'm gonna wait till after the play, and I'm gonna look at him, and we'll talk about it a little bit if it goes our way.
Cesar Olvera is the kicker for the Bears. He's number 41. And again, you may or may not get a better view of it on the screen than we actually get up in the press box tonight. But he is the man who's going to be kicking off. And he'll be kicking to the Lobos, and they're not going back far. They're standing at about between the 15 and 20 yard line is where Longview's got their kick return guys. All right, we're a little after 7:30. We're ready to roll. Short kick coming to Boosie at the 25-yard line, and he is going to get to the 30, and that is all she wrote. And that's where the Lobos will start.
Well, at least we get to start out in good field position. That was only a return of about 5 yards there. But when you put it up that high, you get this fast team. It's gonna be hard to be able to break one.
So the Lobos will actually start at the 31-yard line as we get ready to roll here. First down, D.D. Williams going to split out to the right, Doxey out to the left. Brian Williams, the tight end. Man in motion's Doxey, and we're going to hand off up the middle. Little bit of space, and across the 45 to about the 47-yard line. That's going to be a first down run of about 16 yards, and it's Buster Mumphrey again who busts the first play of the game.
Excellent tone setter right there by Buster Mumphrey, a guy that's been running good the past couple of weeks, and love to see him starting out like that. First play of the game, you break off a big run and get a first down. Get your team almost to midfield.
Mumphrey, 21 carries, 86 yards on the season as he goes over the 100-yard mark. First pass, that one's caught and dragging a defender to about the 46-yard line on the Bears side of the field. Let's see who we got that. Did he catch that ball?
Yeah, Didi caught that. That was just a pitch and catch there. Coach had a screen call with the wide DB playing off so far. It was just a pitch and catch. Didi ran inside, just got as much as he could. It brings up second and short there after a gain of 7.
So second down and 3. Lobos on the move here in the first. Maverick Rowe, a little fake the run, then a great catch by Williams at the 34-yard line of the Bears for another first down.
That was a smooth play action pass there. the linebacker red run, he jumped, and it created a big window for Dede to run a slat to get his second catch of the night. And Lobos is moving. That's the second first down of this drive.
Rowe was 7 for 7 last week, so that's 9 straight completions. Williams with 4 catches, 42 yards coming into the game, so give him a couple of catches already as Longview's driving a couple of first downs on this opening series. First down at the 34-yard line. Handoff inside, not much, to maybe the 32-yard line for a gain of 2 for Buster Mumphrey.
Lobos went to a tight look. That's 2 backs, 2 tight ends. And there, and kind of went back to our bread and butter, which is the power, or the triple option there. The DN kind of red quarterback, stayed with the quarterback. So Bavick gave it, made the right read, gave it to Buster to pick up a couple yards there.
Mason Washington checking into the backfield. Jordan Hobbs is split out wide left. And we'll hand off to Mason, trying to sweep to his right. He's got the corner, 30, 25, and bumped out of bounds at about the 23-yard line for a first down for the Lobos.
Third first down of this drive. Looks like Longview is cooking. Coach King is dialing up. Not Coach King, the offensive coordinator, Coach Val, is calling up some good plays right now. Got this offense moving. We're almost to our red zone here. Gotta love the play calls that we're calling right now.
9-yard gain on the second down and short. We'll get a couple of replacements in. Donovan Denmark coming into the game for the Lobos now. First down and 10, 23-yard line. Longview going with an extra, actually 2 tight ends set this time. And in motion, Owens back row. He's got some pressure. Wide open is Donovan Denmark, who will catch it at the 2 and just walk into the end zone. Touchdown Lobos with 9:37 left to play in the first quarter. Longview goes up 6-0.
Excellent vision there by Maverick Rowe, your senior quarterback, finding the tight end, running up the seam, wide, scot-free, open to put the Lobos on board for 6. Man, you got to love the start here by the Lobos right now tonight.
Well, they went with a 2 tight end set to make you think we're going to power it, and instead they ran Denmark out of that right tight end spot. Here's the point after try by Dre Mitchell. That's up and good. It's a 7-0 Lobo lead with 9:37 to play in the quarter. We'll take a break. We're coming right back here to Longview Game Day.
And now at OR, we want to buy your used vehicle and we'll give you guaranteed top dollar for yours. And if you prefer to trade, even better, with massive savings on every new vehicle at OR Cadillac GMC in Longview.
Hi, I am Emily Kidwell-Ramey, Longview's local independent insurance agent. I specialize in home, auto, life, and commercial. I'd be more than happy to help you with any of your insurance needs. And go Lobos.
All right, welcome back. 6-play, 69-yard touchdown drive for Longview coming out of the gate. Mitchell's kick. A little bit short, coming down to around the 9-yard line. Caught there. To the 20 and maybe the 22 is about as far as South Oak Cliff is going to get on the opening kick return.
Love the kickoff coverage there. The Lobos was making sure they all ran down there violently, trying to get down there and prevent a big return here. Making them starting from the 21-yard line here. Just make them go down the field. And let's see what the defense is coming up with tonight.
So put the ball down on the 22. First down and 10 now for South Oak Cliff. We'll set up the starting lineups here for both sides of the ball in just a second. But it is Carter Kopecki, the quarterback. Man in motion for the Golden Bears. And on first down, we're going to hand off, and bouncing off one tackle and pushing forward and finally out of bounds. And maybe a late push. Hopefully no flag on that.
There. Big Reese there was the first one to be able to get the tackle. Then Morrow come in with him as they carry him out of bounds. Looks like we got a timeout here, official timeout. Not sure if somebody's hurt or what's going on.
All right,
maybe a hiccup with the chains.
DeMond Williams is the running back. He's number 25. And again, we're going to have a hard time seeing exactly who and what South Oak Cliff is using out there because of the difficulty with the numbers. They gained about a yard on the play, so it's 2nd down and 9. Kopecky back to the ground again, and for DeMond Williams, not much.
Oh, fumble. We got a fumble.
Swarm of Lobos around the ball carrier.
Yes, and that is Longview's ball. Longview picks up the fumble there on the second play of the drive. Turns over, ball is right there, right outside the red zone.
And the bottom of the pile, out comes, let's see, 18 for Longview. That's Bradley Williams, a safety that gets the fumble recovery.
Yes.
And Longview's going to take over at the 24-yard line, 1st down and 10 after the turnover.
That is Bradley Williams' 2nd turnover of this season. Game 1 against Lufkin, came away with a big interception. Tonight with the fumble recovery.
So they'll put it 1st down at the 24-yard line.
And he was able to get that ball there because Brendan Reese, your all-everything linebacker, was able to get the strip there.
So 1st down and 10 Lobos. They've got a 7-0 lead. Mason Washington back in the backfield along with Buster Mumphrey. Boosie in the slot. Rowe back to pass again. There's a little contact in the secondary. Rowe's going to pull it down and then smartly slide down at about the 21-yard line for a gain of 3.
Excellent job there by Rowe, just trying to find an opening there and just get what he can, get positive yards and get down before anybody can touch him.
It looked like the receivers got tangled up a little bit. You can't see it on the replay, but it looked like Boosie in the slot was the intended target, but he got bumped off of his route and kind of tripped. And that gave Rowe a little bit of stress and made the smart decision, let's just pull this down and get what we can get.
And especially knowing where we at right here, there's no need to force anything. 1st down, just get a couple of yards, get what you can. Let's get down and just live for another play.
And they actually marked him down where he began the slide at the 22. Well, looks like we had a couple of guys jump now. Were they drawn?
A lot of guys jump on our side here, so I'm curious, was anybody barking, any calls over there on the other side? But nonetheless, they're going to call it on us and going to mark us back 5, looks like.
Yep, false start on Longview. It's the kind of penalty that makes you crazy. We tend to see those occasionally, especially early in the season. We got hit on our very first drive of the year with 2 penalties on the first 3 plays against Lufkin. They cleaned it up a lot against Marshall last week as far as false starts are concerned, but this one pushes it back to the 27, makes it 2nd down and 13.
And there's a lot of excitement tonight, so I'm not gonna be too mad about it. It's a lot of jitters going on. First home game is green out tonight. You got a formidable state championship team that's in your building lined up across from you. Sometimes you're going to jump a little bit.
All right, 1st down, Rowe back to pass. This one a little bit low, but caught at shoestrings. This one's to the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown Longview as Boosie takes that one 27 yards to pay dirt, and Rowe still hasn't thrown an incomplete, and the Lobos have a 13-0 lead.
Hey, as soon as Boosie see green grass, he knows he's going to eat that up real quick and score. Puts up 7, but puts up 6. Hopefully we'll make it 7 with this extra point. Lobos is cooking right now. They're starting out hot, and you got to love it.
Cashed in the turnover after the 2nd offensive play for the Bears, and now Mitchell's on for another attempt at a point after. Rowe the holder. Snaps on the money, kicks on the way, 14-0 Lobos. We'll take a break, 7:40 to play in the quarter. You're watching us here on Longview Game Day.
Our offense was dominating this year. Fast, powerful, virtually unstoppable. In fact, the only slow member of the team was me. When I was sidelined with ankle pain, it put the whole season at risk. So, just like when my players need the best care, I turned to a proven provider. Now, I'm back in the game.
Get the care you need at physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital, or visit tsjh.org to find a specialist today.
Welcome back. 7:40 to play in the quarter. Been all Lobos so far. That was a 2-play, 24-yard drive that took barely any time at all. I think 14 official seconds to make that happen.
Man, gotta love the way that we have started this game out. hey, this is a long way from over with. This team is not going to shut down. We need to continue to keep playing our style of ball.
Kick to the 5-yard line, and they're not going to get to the 20 again. This time the return man for them is Levon Morton.
Yeah, that was an excellent job there by us, getting down there, running when I had some fire with with a little pep in our step, being able to get down there and get them before they can get to the 20-yard line.
So they'll mark them officially on the 18-yard line. Well, Lobos are on fire on all three phases at the moment. First down and 10 at the 18. Carter Kopecky, the quarterback.
Got a little trouble here lined up. Oh, I see what's going on here.
Man in motion for the Bears.
I want to say they had 12 players when they came out.
We got a whistle, but then they move Morton back to the slot. Now he comes back in motion. Kopecky on first down, back to the ground. Handoff, not much there. They can hang on. Here comes help, and that's going to be maybe a 1-yard gain.
I believe that was Casey Brooks there, first Lobo to get to him. And after that, the team just rallied in pursuit to be able to stop them from a minimum of gain here, making it tough for them to create any type of running room so far. This Lobo defense is flying around trying to make plays.
Boy, Damon Williams having a hard time getting started so far tonight.
Now watch for the wide side of the screen here at the top. Receivers spread out really, really wide there, looking like we're in man-to-man coverage. So you gotta pay attention here.
Kopecky, quick pass. This one caught at the 25. Oh boy, almost broke a tackle. In fact, does, and carries a defender down to the 40-yard line. That's a first down pickup. Receiver that time was Jalen Moore, a 5'9", 170-pound junior.
Right before their play, you saw your cornerback bail out. Him and the cornerback was lined up right there together. South Cliff saw that and just kind of played pitch, kind of threw it where he wasn't, and was able just to make one man miss, a couple of people miss to get a first down, their first down tonight.
Gain of 22, first down at the 41-yard line. Lobos come across the line. There's a flag down. Free play looks like for Kopecky, who's going to air one deep and just misses his intended target. I believe that was Morton on the run deep, and it's going to come back, and we'll look what the penalty is.
Yeah, got a free play there, but man, you got a couple players on this South Oak Cliff O-lineman group that's hurt a little bit. They're a little gimpy. Those are tough guys. They're going to continue to keep playing. They're not coming out.
All right, well, they'll pick the ball up, walk it up 5 yards, and Longview hands off a free 5. Ball sits at the 46-yard line, becomes first down and 5 now for South Oak Cliff. 3 receivers to the right. Kopecky again throwing short, just trying to see if his guys can break tackles, and they do. 50, 40, and they're going to finally bring this to an end at about the 40-yard line, but that's the MO. Give me the ball, I'll break tackles. On that reception, I believe that was number 2 that caught that, Mikael Trotter.
Anytime you have 2 Lobos being able to corral in on the receiver, you got to be able to make that tackle. And to have two DBs to miss it is a mistake that we cannot have tonight.
First down and 10 at the 39 of Longview. Lobos with a 2-score lead, but the Bears are driving. Kopecky back to the air again. Got a pocket. Got some time. Throws middle of the field. That one knocked away. Incomplete. Second down and 10 coming up.
Excellent.
Robert White, 21 on the coverage.
Excellent coverage there by the Lobos, being able to make up an incompletion. Gotta love that, especially after giving up these first downs. Gotta love the stops that we're making.
So it's second down and 10 at the 39. Jalen Moore will be receiver on the far left. Now going to flip him over. He's going to move to the other side of the field, and taking his place is Torrin Teague, number 10. Man in motion, Morton. He'll hand it to him as he's coming this way. Got a little lean, and across the 35 to about the 32-yard line for a gain of 7.
The linebacker, Casey Brooks, he got the tackle there, but you can tell he was going for the strip, trying to create a turnover for the Lobos. But nonetheless, there was positive gain. It brings up a 3rd and about 4 here, a 4 here for the Bears. You gotta feel like this is 4-down territory right now for them.
Morton on the year, that's his 15th carry for 56 yards. 3rd down and 3, and they're going to hand it off. Oh, what a great tackle. Oh, what a great tackle. There's Bradley Williams again making another big play as he takes down Trotter. And that will be a loss of 1 back to the 33-yard line. Now it's 4th and 4.
Hey, I saw Bradley yesterday. Gotta say I was messing with him. I told him he's making 18 look good. He got to go out there and continue to keep making plays, and that's what he did. Came downhill, feel very fast. Came up with a tackle of no gain here to break up 4th down. And this Sock team, they're definitely going forward.
4th and 4. Trotter in the backfield next to Kopecky. Will fake the handoff, rolling right, toss. That's going to be caught. Oh, he stumbles. They're gonna fling that ball forward. I tell you what, that knee may have been down before the first down marker, but where he extended the ball out, the catch by number 14, Nate Coleman, will give the Bears a first down at the 28-yard line.
Chuck, I got to say, looking at it live, I was right there with you here as we're looking at the replay. He was able to keep that knee off the ground, got that lunge there, and got the first down there. So being able to barely get the first down, but hey, they'll take it. Anything to try to put up points right now.
Tell you what, they needed 3, they got 4. First down, back to the ground, up the middle. Trotter across the 25 to about the 23-yard line for a gain of 5.
Short gain there. Running back, he was just able to find whatever he could there. I say short gain. He picked up 5. 2nd and 5 here coming up.
You saw 92 coming off the field. Nice to see him back on the team. Tristan Williams, who was off the roster last week, back on this week. They need that beef up the middle of the defensive line, rather.
Yeah, it looks like there was a little bit of a misstep there. Coach King wasn't happy about it. He wasn't happy with the way we lined up. Got to call the timeout right there.
All right, we'll take the timeout. We're going to stay here during the timeout. 14-0 the score. If you're just hopping on board and go, whoa, what happened? Lobos are up 2? Yeah, well, we took the opening kickoff and drove down the field and scored. And after 2 carries and a fumble, recovered the ball at the 23-yard line or 24-yard line. And a couple of plays later, Boosie Washington with a reception from Maverick Rowe, who has now thrown 2 touchdowns, 1 to Donovan Denmark, 1 to Kelvin Washington. And it's been all Lobos so far here in the first quarter.
Yeah, if you have to script it any way, that's the way you want to script it up. You want to get a turnover. You want to score in your first drive. Then come out and get a turnover. Get your team in a plus territory. Then after that, answer the bell after a turnover and get you a touchdown. Longview is cooking right now. They're playing with all the momentum. They're excited right now. But trust me, folks, this game is a long way from being over. You got this Sock team. They're right here. They're kicking down the door here, right outside the red zone. They're trying to score and answer the bell.
2nd down and 5 at the 23. Carter Kopecky, the quarterback, looking to throw one quick. Oh, boy. We again went for the move to try to either intercept that ball or blow that play up early. They couldn't get there. Morton with the catch and the run. It'll be a first down for South Oak Cliff at the 11-yard line as they go for 12.
We almost had a pick 6. Looked like it was going our way. Now we got a flag here that's going to tack on 15 more yards because it was a personal foul. It's a horse collar. And it's definitely going to put them right there inside the 5 if they accept it.
Well, the good news about that is it's not 15 anyway. It's only half the distance. So they'll put it down on about the 6-yard line. See if they put it at the 5. Yeah, 5.5. So first down for the Bears now at the 5-yard line. Kopecky back in the pistol. Handoff, nothing doing this time. Trotter taken down behind the line of scrimmage. That bad man, Brendan Reese, in there on the tackle again. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Good luck breaking a tackle when Brendan Reese get a hold of you. He gets up and he does his dance. He's going to let you know, man, you're in no man's land. I'm going to take you down and you're not going anywhere.
So 2nd down and goal now. Ball basically at the same spot, I guess, maybe a half-yard back. Clock rolling under 3 minutes when they snap the ball. 14-0 Lobos, man in motion. We're going to fake to him, hand off, trying to sweep left. Breaks 1 tackle and gets into the end zone from 5 yards away. And South Oak Cliff's on the board for the first time today. as Trotter goes in from 5 yards out.
We did an excellent job of trying to get him contained, but he was just too good there. He sniffed the goal line out. He was going to make you miss to be able to get the Oak Cliff Bears on the board here to get them their first score tonight.
Lobos cannot miss tackles. They have missed some on that drive. They gave a lot of extra yardage by not being able to finish off the play. Coming in for the point after try is Oscar Olvera, or Cesar Olvera, excuse me. Snap a little bit high. Olvera gets the ball up and good. 14-7 ball game. 2:53 left to play in the first quarter. I can't believe we're saying the first quarter. It's not yet the freshman kind of score, but we're going up and down the field. We'll take the break. We're coming back here in just a minute on Longview Game Day.
When I was a child, one of my favorite Bible stories was David and Goliath. Sadly, if you or your loved ones are involved in an accident, the insurance company and the lawyers who represent them are Goliath. For over 25 years, myself and my partner, Marty Young, have stood between you and Goliath. The insurance companies know the difference between Godarzi and Young and all others. We hope you never need us, but if you do, we're here to help.
Welcome back. Bears went 82 yards, took 11 plays, and results in a 5-yard touchdown run by Mikael Trotter.
I gotta say, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching this game so far with us tonight. If you're watching on Facebook, please share. Let everybody know this great game going on with the Lobos and South Oak Cliff Bears. We're up 14-7. And if you're on YouTube, man, send it to your cousin, send it to your auntie, send it to your grandma. Tell her watch these Lobos. You're in for a good time tonight.
Kick to the 10-yard line. Boy, I tell you what, Bears get down the field in a hurry. Boosie can get up ahead of steam and get rolling. Only 10 yards on the return. It'll be first down Lobos at about the 21-yard line. They are that fast getting down the field, though.
Yeah, this Oak Cliff team probably has a lot of guys that can definitely light it up on the track. Probably smoking on the track there, man. They can definitely move. They're impressive. Their team speed is probably second to none right now at this level.
First down and 10 for the Lobos. 81 degrees. It is still a bit muggy out there. It was hot earlier. It's muggy now. It's part of why you see so many rotating players coming in and out from Longview, especially on the defensive front.
This weather has been crazy, to say the least. Last Friday was a picture-perfect Friday night. Today I walked outside on my way over here and was like, my goodness, it is hot. So
should have worn shorts.
Should have worn shorts. Yep. That's the way we looked at each other.
That's right. All right, first down at the 21, Maverick Rowe under center. First down, we're going to hand off. Little space, and the ball's loose. And the Bears are going to fall on it at the 33-yard line. And Boosie's got his head down mad. He had some space and was going, and that ball got poked away. And just like we got a turnover on their end, they got one on our end.
Yeah, we tried to tell you guys this game is a long way from being over. He made a play, went past the first line. The defensive tackle just stuck his arms out there, and of course Boosie didn't see it there. He stripped them of their ball there and turned it over after one play to give it back to them in plus territory right now.
All right, well, we taketh and we giveth.
Yeah, it's the name of this game. This game is built on runs. It's built on who can withstand the run, more runs from the other team. So you definitely don't want to give a big play to give them any more momentum that they have right now.
Let's give you the Lobo starters on defense. Didn't really get a chance earlier. Jaden Woolbridge and Tyson Johnson are the ends. Nehemiah Green is playing in the middle. Isaiah Horton and Jemias Morrow, the outside backers. Kason Brooks, Brendan Reese on the inside. Robert White and Houston Rowe, the corners. Brian Peoples, Bradley Williams are the safeties. First down, Carter Kopecky back to pass. Got some space. Gets the pass completed out around the 30-yard line for a short pickup. But it's positive yards for South Oak Cliff. That is Damon Williams on the reception as he's taken down at the 29-yard line after a gain of 4.
Yeah, that was number 21. It looked like Bubba White. He came down. He was playing zone. And he was able to be able to get that tackle and keep his guy in front of him.
So 2nd down and 6. It's not going to put everybody to the right this time. Empty here on the left. Williams in the backfield with Kopecky. And they'll give it to him. Moving to his right, off tackle, and got stood up and then knocked down 28-yard line. Picked up maybe 1. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
Just like we said in our pregame, we praised a lot of about these senior linebackers. They're stepping up and making plays there. Right there, that was Case and Brooks getting the tackle there and basically eliminating any big runs there to bring up a gain of about 1, bring up a third and 4 right now.
Green coming out at nose tackle. Justin Williams coming back in. 3rd down and 5. We're back in that 4-down territory conversation again. And they'll fake the handoff this time. Another one of those short passes. You got to tackle. Lobo's trying to keep him short of the 1st down. He fights his way to the 25-yard line. And maybe the 24. He's going to be short of the 1st down by about a yard. So it's going to bring up 4th and 1.
Got to know Coach Berry's not happy about not being able to get the tackle where they initially contacted the running back or the receiver at. He got contacted right about the line of scrimmage, and he fell forward about 4 more yards there to bring up a 4th and very, very short.
It's Jalen Moore with the reception again. So here we go on 4th down and a yard. Trying to cash in on the fumble that they recovered. South Oak Cliff on 4th down. Kopecky keeping it himself. He's got a lot of room to run. And he gets a great block downfield, and he's unmolested all the way 24 yards for the score, and we're a point after from tying this thing up.
The first zone read of the night where the quarterbacks keep it was on the 4th and 1, and man, he ran untouched. I knew they had it in their bag, and I was looking forward to it, but man, I hated that it came on the 4th and 1 to where they was able to get a big touchdown.
Torrin Teague with that great block downfield that opened up the entire thing to go to the end zone. So we're a point after from tying. 23 seconds left to play in this 1st quarter. It has been a game of runs. Lobo's got 14 in a row. And here's Olvera on to try to give the Bears 14 in a row. His kick is on the way, and it's good, and we are tied up. Short drive following the fumble recovery, and now everybody's back to even.
If it comes down to a field goal game, we're going to block it.
If it comes down to a field goal game, I'm going to love it. This is a good game all the way to the end.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We're coming right back here on Game Day. All right, welcome back. 14-14 ball game. If you thought it was going to be a runaway, you probably weren't paying attention to everything we talked about in the pregame. That drive was 4 plays, 33 yards. Took a little more than 2 minutes for South Oak Cliff to knot this one up at 14. And now if you're Boosie, you're thinking, I owe one now. I owe one back. I made a good catch and I ran for a touchdown, but all he's thinking about was, I dropped that ball. I shouldn't have.
Oh, yeah. Me knowing him, he's very upset about fumbling. He's going to be running with a lot of bad intentions right now to make up for it. Right, he figures he's going to probably need to score 2 or 3 tonight.
Olvera's kick coming to him. He'll gather it in on the run at the 14. The 24 got a little lane. There's the 35-40, 45-50. They're not going to catch him. Boosie's going all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos, 86 yards. It takes us 13 seconds to grab the lead right back again.
If you blink, you missed it. I'm sorry. Boosie Washington fumbled the last play, catches on the kickoff return, takes it 88 and out the gate, and he's scoring to the house. I told you, if he sees green, he's thinking mean. He's going to score every time he touches it. He's a man that's running with bad intentions tonight. He's going to try to score every single time.
Tell you what, we kind of called that he owed one, and there he goes down that sideline. And is there anything sweeter than knowing there's nobody in front of you?
Absolutely. I got to say, Frank is about 2 or 3 kickoffs too late. He texted us before the game that Boosie was going to take the opening kickoff to the house. Instead, he took the third one to the house.
I don't give Frank any credit.
I would give him
no
on that
credit. Point after good by Mitchell, 21-14. Here's timeout here on Game Day.
And now at OR, we want to buy your used vehicle and we'll give you guaranteed top dollar for yours. And if you prefer to trade, even better, with massive savings on every new vehicle at OR Cadillac GMC in Longview.
All righty, welcome back. 21-14 Lobos. What a first quarter. I said a couple of scores ago, it's not yet the freshman game, but we're on a pace to score more than their 124 they got last night.
Let me tell you, their freshman game, halftime, we had scored 68 total points by that time. But by the time we finished the game, we finished with over 120. So not a lot of defense played last night. Hopefully we can get a few more stops tonight and be able to come out on top.
We're at 35 now. we still got 10 seconds left.
Yeah, this has been a very fast, very fun first quarter. It makes everybody sitting at home being on the edge of their seats because you never know what's coming.
Mitchell's kick going to go out of bounds at the 5-yard line. They'll bring this out to the 30. And that's where South Oak Cliff is going to start the last possession of this first quarter. I can't imagine anybody's happier than special teams coach Josh Rankin.
Yeah, he's
They drew it up exactly the way he wanted. The first 2 kickoffs, they had a problem. The third one, he caught it with momentum and broke that thing up the middle.
That was key there. You said he caught it with momentum. Anytime he can catch with momentum and he can see everything lined out as he's running forward, it's always been nothing but success for us on our side of the ball. So I love when they mess up on the kick and kick it to us and kick it to him like that when he get a running start.
They pooched the first kick. They kicked away the next 2. I don't know they'll kick away another one.
No, he's not going to want to give them great starting field position at the 30. He want to make them earn it. So I guarantee you he's going to try to kick it to him and see what the kicking team can do.
Mikhail Trotter's in the backfield. First down and 10 at the 30. They tacked on 5 extra for it going out of bounds. Kopecky back to pass. Got a man open. Caught at the 34, but immediately stopped. And that's where the first quarter is going to come to an end.
Looked like that was bubble.
Yeah, Nate Coleman makes the catch, and the quarter is over. So 21-14 is our score. It'll be second down and about 6 when we come back for South Oak Cliff. You're watching us here on Longview Game Day.
Our offense was dominating this year. Fast, powerful, virtually unstoppable. In fact, the only slow member of the team was me. When I was sidelined with ankle pain, it put the whole season at risk. So, just like when my players need the best care, I turned to a proven provider. Now, I'm back in the game.
Get the care you need at physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital or visit tsjh.org to find a specialist.
All right, welcome back. We'll start the second quarter of action with the Bears having a second down and 6. Chuck Zach and Keaton Daniels coming at you live from Lobo Stadium, the home opener. And I tell you what, it's been everything advertised for the first 12 minutes.
Man, this has been everything you hope for. Very exciting. Oh, man, we almost had a pick there.
Oh, Bubba almost had him. Well, I don't know if it had been a pick 6, but it had been a highlight play. There was a flag down, however. That's sitting down at about the 35-yard line, so we'll see what this is. But that was he flashed in front in a hurry and almost got himself one.
Man, earlier on our last drive, we almost jumped one. This time we did an excellent job in jumping it. It's a holding, so that's going to be 10 yards going back against the Bears. But, man, what I would have loved to have seen an interception right there. That would have been a big-time turnover for us to be able to hopefully go it up another score here.
All right, so it'll go back to the 24-yard line on the hold. And we'll replay second down. And you could ask, well, why'd you take that? It would have been 3rd down and 6. Yeah, but 2nd and 16
Absolutely.
is a little bit more of a challenge.
Absolutely right.
Especially the way this Lobo defense is flying around. Kopecky got it back next to it. I got another flag. We got 2 of them, in fact. They're coming in from all over the place. Boy, and the Lobos were bringing the blitz. They were bringing heat. False start on the Bears. You saw 41, Isaiah Horton was off to the races with that snap.
We'll take that. Hey, anytime you're marching in the wrong direction against this high-powered defense or fast defense of ours, we'll take it. We just need to corral them and get tackles in open space there. And, man, they'll be putting the ball over to us here in the next couple of downs.
Yeah, you're getting ahead of yourself.
I am. I'm speaking like a true Lobo, right?
Yeah, there's pass. That one incomplete. Boy, the pressure was coming. The receiver felt the heat coming. That's, again, Bradley Williams, who was making his presence felt. And now it becomes 3rd down and 21.
Bradley Williams doing a good job in this sub-defensive group here. The number 1 receiver ran an in route, and he saw it, and he broke in on it. Reading his own coverage, and he was able to get in and cause an incompletion, which brings up a 3rd and 21 right now.
Ball sitting on the 19-yard line, 3rd and a bunch. They got to get to the 40 for a first down. Oh, we got movement, and here's whistles, and here's flags. Now, were we drawn off, or did the right side of our defensive line just jump all together?
I see some Lobos hitting their helmets and out of frustration because they know they made a big mistake.
Got a little twitchy.
Yeah.
And it looked like maybe... Let's see, first guy to come across there was Jesse Hampton Williams, 47, who, by the way, got a college offer this past week.
Absolutely.
So, heck yeah.
Got to congratulate that young man on a heck of a job there picking up that offer. He has another year left to play here for the Lobos there, so you got to expect more is coming in.
So we had the 5, we gave back the 5. Now we go back to 3rd down and 16. Kopecky back to pass. Rush coming in his face. He throws it. Caught at the 40, 1st down and more. 45. Bubba White with the tackle across midfield to the 48-yard line. But it's a gain and a 1st down. Jalen Moore on the reception.
Quarterback stepped up in the pocket to give his receiver time to find that zone. He ran a deep in route. He found the zone, being able to catch it for a 1st down as they're going fast here.
Yep. Not bad defense, so they give only a yard up on the run on 1st down and 10. They needed 16. They got 28.
Gotta hate big plays like that, especially on a big money down, 3rd down. But the quarterback, you can tell he's experienced. He's been playing at this level for a long time. He stepped up calmly, and he was able to find his receiver wide open.
Damon Williams on that last carry, good for a yard. 2nd down and 9 now for the Bears. Under 11 left to play in this first half. They'll hand it off to Williams again. Nothing doing. Well, I tell you what, Hampton Williams got to him first, and then he's actually knocked to the ground by Morrow, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, you're right. Hampton Williams made their first stop there, being able to slow him down, so the next Lobo can get in and get that tackle there to bring up a 3rd and long.
3rd down and 9. A big offensive line. So far, the Lobos have been able to deal with them.
Yeah, these Lobos, not like we said earlier, they're not afraid of you because you're bigger than them. They know they play football just as well as you do too.
And in motion, back to pass Kopecky. Looking to his left. He's got him wide open near the 1st down sticks.
Fumble.
And ball came out.
I believe
ball
we picked it up.
Out. Did the Lobos get that thing back? They're not acting like they did. Let's see.
It looks like we definitely did looking at the replay.
Houston Rowe that comes out of there with it.
But the biggest thing that I saw there, I don't know if he had control. He was out of bounds when he tried to get the ball.
Yeah. And the officials are coming over to have a conversation here about if he had stepped out of bounds or if Rowe had any part of his body out of bounds.
It looks like he definitely was out of bounds there, but we're trying to see.
You're watching on the replay. Let's see. Here's the catch on the replay.
And there's no replay of any type of replay that the officials can go off of at this level as they're getting the ball to the Bears.
Yeah, they're putting the ball down. Yeah, there it was. You didn't hear that. Houston had part of his body out of bounds. And so it's going to be a first down at the 37-yard line, 38-yard line.
Seeing a little soft coverage there. The running back or the receiver just went to where we just went, and he just played pitch and catch, and he was able to get a first down there. Luckily, he fumbled, but we didn't pick it up.
On first down, Kopecky back to the air, caught again in another missed tackle. This one's going to allow the receiver to get up to near the 26-yard line. That's Torrin Teague on the catch, and it's good for another first down.
This first quarter and a half, you gotta watch where Teague is at. He's been a focal point so far of their offense, especially on big time downs that they need to pick up some yards there, as he was able to get a first down. He lines up in the slot quite often, but I've seen him lined up out wide too.
They are so quick. If you don't get there and make the tackle, they're gone.
Yes, sir.
Kopecky on first down, going to throw again, and again he's got a man open. Our corner slipped over there, and this is going to be a first down inside the 10.
That's Houston Rowe there at corner. He bailed out. Quick hitch there. Him and Bradley Williams made the tackle after a big-time first down to bring up looks like a first and goal. Yeah, first and goal here at the 10-yard line.
That ball was caught by 18 for them. That's Jalen Brown with his first catch of the day. So it's first down at the 9. To the ground they're going to go back. Stumbles, manages to keep his hand down. And the ball's stripped out.
That's
Lobo's coming the other way. Jemias Morrow, a little stumble. He's trying to outrace Kopecky, who actually makes a pretty nice tackle at the 44-yard line. Just when it looked like that may be a second down and goal coming up, the ball gets pulled out of there, and Morrow returns it to the 45, and the Lobos get the ball back.
Gotta love the way this defense is playing right now. Playing aggressive, playing with some bad intentions, bending but not breaking. The running back looked like he was stumbling at first. Morrow saw the ball out, and that ball just popped to him.
Yeah, he ripped it out.
He ripped it out and picked it up a big gain to bring it almost to midfield. Mayday situation here. I would love to see us go play action with a big pass to DD right now. Love to see what we come up with.
So the Lobos take over, first down. Boosie with the carry, picking his way. Boy, made a nice little cut and then a second one. Crosses midfield and picks up about 8.5.
Coach King is not going to be mad at him at all for this. He saw a lane back the other way, and he was able to get positive yards there to bring up a big time gain there. It looked like he picked up 8 yards or 9 to bring up second and 1.
The Lobos with a 1-score lead. Trying to get in position to make it 2. Second down and a yard at the 46 of the Bears. Handoff again. Little space. They should have enough for the first down as a surge got across the 45-yard line down to about the 44.
And Chuck, you're right. They did get enough for the first down. Move the chains there. Clock stops. As they get it, well, actually because of an injury right now, got a player grabbing his knee. Hate to see that there for the Bears.
Buster Mumphrey on that carry for the first down. But yeah, we got a Bear player with a right knee that he's grabbing onto. Trainer's trying to attend to him. Wow, and that pile starts moving like that. You just get twisted wrong, and then you got a problem.
Yes, sir. You're right about that there.
8:41 left to play in the first half. It's a 21-14 Lobo lead. And we said the very beginning of the season, the opening pregame when we talked about it's a season of we're not sure. So much talent graduated last year. So many guys were a bit unproven this year that we really weren't sure what we had. We watched a Lufkin game in the rain and still weren't really sure what we had. We watched a quarter and a half against Marshall, still not really sure what we had. Second half, like, all right, well, this was Marshall.
Yeah.
Here's South Oak Cliff, and so far the Lobos have been up to the task.
It's kind of like, man, you had a lot of fans early in the week. Earlier in the season, they was panicking a little bit when they saw the Lufkin game. I knew that this is not a microwave team. that it's gonna take its time. We're gonna slow cook it. We're gonna put our team in the oven and just enjoy the ride each step of the way here. And right now, you gotta love what we're doing right now in the way that we're playing against this South Oak Cliff team.
Jordan Atkinson was the injured bear. Little jet sweep. Doxy trying to get away from defenders, and now he's just gang tackled after a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, Kiefer on the reverse there, wasn't able to get much there. Only picked up a yard on that carry. Telling you, gotta watch him tonight in the slot. He might come up big, come up with some big plays, as my man Frank was predicting earlier today.
I don't trust Frank's predictions. I don't trust Frank. Frank's got inside knowledge, is all I know. He hangs around here so much, they're probably telling him what they're going to run on 2nd down and 9. Which is where we are now, 43-yard line. 2nd down and 9. Maverick Rowe been in the whole way. Humphrey in the backfield. We'll fake to him. Oh, got a guy wide open. There's a flag down at the line of scrimmage. We may get nailed for a hold.
Either that or legal lineman downfield, legal man downfield.
They're going to wipe out DeJayan Owens' reception down to the 23-yard line, I would expect, as the Lobos start walking backward.
Maverick did a good job on the fake. Made the DB that was in front saw a run. He was able to throw it right there behind him. And that was, I couldn't tell who that was. He threw it to
Owens.
Threw it to Owens there on the post route. Hey, and it's
whoa, wait a minute.
Hands to the face.
Hands to the face. They're going to tack on some more. So Owens' catch is good down to the 28-yard line. And then they add a little bit more onto that.
Well, we would definitely take it. We was definitely concerned about the pre-snap penalties, or hopefully not seeing any mistakes from our way. Looks like it's been going South Oak Cliff, who's been making a lot of mistakes. But hey, we're gonna take it as we're trying to make them pay for everything that they do.
All right, so it'll mark the ball down at the 12-yard line. 1st down and 10 at the 12. Little I formation. They're going to give it to Mumphrey. And boy, that ball was a little dangerous about getting out of there. There's another flag coming in, and this certainly looks like it's probably going to be offensive holding.
Yeah.
That got thrown right in the middle of the line. And there's a little bit of jawing going on now.
Yeah, there's some separation having to go on. The refs are having to kind of get these players split up real quick.
That was a very precarious handoff. It looked for a second like it was a little late getting it to him, but Mumphrey dragging a defender, got down to about the 8-yard line, but looks like this one's going to be coming in the other direction.
Yeah, you see our offense is backing up here.
Trying to decide where this marks from. They got the flag down about the 9-yard line. Yep, we'll do it the other way. We nailed them with a hands to the face on the reception to Owens, and now we'll mark that one back 15 yards and set the ball down at about the 24-yard line. So they'll give the carry for about 3 yards to Buster Mumphrey, and then they'll attack the 15-yard penalty going the other direction on the Lobos.
Well, that umpire is making that call. He's not missing it, as he called that back-to-back plays there. So he's definitely looking for any hands to the face, and he's calling it both ways tonight.
So back to the 24-yard line. And they're actually marking it 1st down and 22.
One-on-one coverage up top. That's where your where Dede is at.
Rowe back to pass, throwing into traffic. Oh, that ball's caught. He comes down with the ball at about the 10-yard line. That is tight end Brian Williams that comes down with that catch. And there's your high boy. Frank is going to be working late tonight.
Yeah, Brian Williams come down with the one-hand contested catch there to get us big-time gain, to bring us back in manageable 2nd down situation. That was a sweet catch.
Oh, my goodness.
Sweet catch there.
So Williams with the catch, it doesn't get them a 1st down. That gain of about 16 makes it 2nd down. They got to get to the 2-yard line for the 1st. First catch of the night for Williams. On 2nd down, handoff to Abusi. He's going to get into the end zone. He's got another touchdown, his 3rd of the night, and the Lobos go up by 2 scores again.
Hey, if he sees green, he's thinking me. Touchdown, Boosie, 3rd of the night. He is feeling himself right now, and I cannot blame him. Have a game, young man. it's still a lot more left to play, and let's continue to keep doing your thing.
We said game of runs. How about it? We got 2, they got 2, we get 2.
Let's play our game here now. Defense settled down a little bit.
Point after, got underneath it. It hit the upright and doesn't go through. So we miss our first point after of the year on a ball. It looked like he just got underneath too much.
Looks like he may have he saw some opponents coming in at him, and he just tried to kick it up over them and just missed it.
All right, Lobos 27, Bears 14. Quick timeout. We're coming back here on Game Day.
Hi, I am Emily Kidwell Ramey, Longview's local independent insurance agent. I specialize in home, auto, life, and commercial. I'd be more than happy to help you with any of your insurance needs. And go Lobos.
All righty, welcome back. The Lobos went 56 yards in 6 plays after the recovered fumble by Jemias Morrow to take a 2-score lead now over South Oak Cliff with 6:14 left to play in the first half.
Hey, gotta love when we can get a turnover and be able to get points off of turnovers. Coach King got to be impressed right now with the way that the defense, they bend but didn't break. And then after that, offense in the Mayday situation came out real quick, drove down 60-plus yards, or just about 60 yards, to be able to get Boosie his 3rd touchdown for the night.
Lobos have committed 1 turnover. The Bears have committed 2. Mitchell ready for the kickoff. He will bang this one towards the 3-yard line. That's Morton, decides to change directions. He gets spun, gets through 1 tackle, but he'll stop about the 25-yard line, and that's where the Bears will take over with 6:05 left to play in the half.
All right, here's 6 minutes left to go in the half, down 2 scores, down 13 points. You know that this South Oak Cliff team knows that there's a lot of time left to go in the game. They're tested. They're not going to panic. Neither should we think this game is over with, because this team is going to continue to keep playing us until this game is over with.
Rowe 6 for 6 for 101 yards. That's 13 in a row dating back to last week. He has not missed on. Carter Kopecki at quarterback for South Oak Cliff. First down, he's going to hand off and just plowing right into the line. Good for maybe 4 is, I believe that's Damon Williams, as he gets up slowly from the bottom of that pile, and it's 2nd down and 6.
The running back didn't see anything going, so he just fell behind his offensive lineman there, was just kept turning his feet, getting as many yards as he could. Picked up a very positive gain there of 4 to bring up a 2nd and 6 right now.
It's actually Levon Morton on the carry. They got him in the backfield for that play. 2nd down now and 6. Kopecki again going to hand off. Right up the middle, little space to the 40-yard line, and good enough for a 1st down. As they go back-to-back on the ground, that's Morton again, and now we got another injured player. A little bit of a, not injured tangled, so much as a little pile at about the 30-yard line.
Oh, yeah, we had the players' helmets were tangled up here. As South Oak Cliff, their running back, he reeled off a big gain to give them a 1st down.
41-yard line.
Yep.
12-yard gain on the play by Morton. 1st down and 10. Bears got the clock running. 5:15 left to play in the half. Kopecki going to keep it this time. He's back to pass. Looking deep. Got a man there. A little high and almost in and out of the hands and into Brian Peoples' hands as he puts his helmet into his hands like, I knew I had one there, but it got tipped away just at the last second.
Yeah, man, the quarterback let that ball sail on him a little bit. Brian Peoples had a chance to get an interception there. Coach House he was over there yelling at the secondary about the 40-yard line. He was yelling at them because it was just a little bit too much coverage there, too much space there. Quarterback just bailed us out there, and that was an incompletion. But man, we had a chance to get an opportunity. We had an opportunity to get us another turnover.
Second down and 10. Ball at the 41-yard line. Morton's been in the backfield this series. He's going to get it this time. Now it's actually Trotter, who's good for about a yard, maybe two. Boy, Lobos come flying up defensively. You saw Peoples throwing his body in there at the end. I think also in there is Reese, and it's going to be a gain of 1, third down and 9.
Money down, money down, money down. It is third and long here. You got an opportunity to get this team into a fourth and long situation. Watch for knowing, especially, well, let's see how we lined up. If our corners are off and they bail out, watch a quick hitch. Try to get as many yards as they can.
You're going to go two receivers short side, one-on-one over on this side. Rose in the coverage. Back to pass, Kopecki's got a pocket. He pulls it down. Boy, there's a hold, no call. Cross midfield, 40, 35.
Oh, that's a flag.
There's another flag.
It's coming back here.
Inside the 10, he tight walks his way down to about the 7-yard line, but there's a flag down back at the 40-yard line, and they missed a hold at the 45 where our defensive lineman just got grabbed as Kopecki started to come up the field.
Blindside block there. Rowe took a ill-advised hit, shaking up a little bit. Helmet came flying off. That big gain that they have is coming back, null and void. But he got a first down from it, so you got to. Oh, it's a replay third down, so that brings up third and long.
They pointed the wrong way. They said blindside block, and they pointed toward the Lobos. So that's not going to happen. It's going to go back actually against the Bears.
Got to hope Rowe is okay. He looks fine. Just kind of got his bell rung a little bit, but that's going to put your head on the swivel there, young man. A guy that's been, it was your coming into the year as competing for the quarterback spot with his brother. He's a good enough athlete, came over to the defensive side of the ball. They're now starting corner for us tonight because of some injuries. Man, and he's also deserving of it. Been playing pretty good, but man, shaking up right now.
All right, so all that being said, looks like we got a timeout on the field with 4:11 left to play in the half. We'll take a break. We're coming right back here on Game Day.
And now at OR, we want to buy your used vehicle and we'll give you guaranteed top dollar for yours. And if you prefer to trade, even better, with massive savings on every new vehicle at OR Cadillac GMC in Longview.
All right, we are back. Third down and 6 when the Bears get done with their huddle. They're taking a long time breaking the huddle to get back onto the field. The 15-yard penalty on what was Kopecki's looked like first down running. Would have been first down and goal at about the 7-yard line. That is about a 50-yard penalty on that blindside block that got called. So now they've got third down. I wouldn't say this is 4-down territory because of the way this game is going, but if they get half of this, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't go for this.
No, I totally agree with you right there.
So third down and 6. They're going to go to the ground, which kind of tells you they may be thinking about it anyway. Trotter to about the 47-yard line. He only picked up about 2, almost 3, so now it's fourth down and about 3. So let's test our theory.
Yeah, they're definitely lined up to go for it. Watch for them try to get a running back outside. Anything that they can get anybody to the flats there to try to get a minimal gain to get this first down, to keep the chain moving for them.
Tyson Johnson coming back in for the Lobos now. This is going to be a linebacker play. Keep an eye on Kopecki. Fourth down. They've got to get across midfield to the 49.
Coach Barry was hollering.
He got a handoff to Trotter trying to back his way there.
No, sir.
Ain't happening.
No,
That's
sir.
not happening.
No, sir.
Lobos hanging on.
No,
Don't throw him down
sir.
late. Brendan Reese is there. And there's Tristan Williams in the middle of that, and the Lobos stiffen up and stop them at the 49-yard line. They'll get the ball back with 3:19 left to play in the half.
Heck of a stop there by the Lobo defense coming up on a big 4th down. He was so short that we did not need to measure. We knew he was short. Turnover on downs. Ball at midfield here for the Lobos. If you can go up 3 scores here, you got to like your chances going into the rest of this, going into the second half.
All right, 1st down and 10, 49-yard line. We have not had a punt in this game yet. We've slowed down the scoring just a little bit. We've only got 6 points in this second quarter. Maverick Rowe ready. Man in motion, Kiefer Doxey will fake the handoff to him. Give it to Buster Mumphrey. Mumphrey to the 46-yard line for a gain of 3.
Buster was running hard. Picked up whatever he could, as much as yards, positive yards as he could. Looks like there was only a gain of 3 there. Brings up 2nd and 7.
But you know what? If you're John King, you can live with that. I'll take
Definitely
3-4 yards. I'll keep that clock running for another 30 seconds. I don't want them seeing the ball again before this half's over unless we've scored.
Especially if I'm doing it my way, I would definitely take that.
Back to pass, Rowe. Got him, Antiti, and he dropped it. He started to look to run and just took his eyes off it at the last second. And this is unfortunate. Rowe's going to get an incomplete pass, and it ends a streak of 13 in a row because his receiver dropped the ball.
Yeah, you gotta catch the ball, see his security in, and then go ahead and just get positive yards, get whatever you can there. Gotta hate Didi knowing he hates to see that he dropped the ball on that one, but he's gonna be able to pick up. He's gonna have more chances to get the next one.
Well, we'll say this. Brian Williams' catch on the other side probably should have been an incomplete.
That's true.
Receiver saved his quarterback on that one, so it evens out in the end.
Yeah, that's true there.
3rd down 7. I formation. Pitch coming this way. Boosie with the carry. Hold on to that ball, young man, to the 45-yard line. Gain of just a yard. And now we got 4th coming up.
Here comes look like we're in 4-down territory. 4th and about a long 4 or 5 yards. Coach King is definitely going for it here. Love to see what he has cook up right now.
He actually got the ball to the 44, so they need 5 to get the 1st down. And they're going to let the clock roll. I'm not convinced he's not going to punt this thing. But they're going to let the clock, I would expect, go down. It's down to 10 when they get into the huddle as Rowe comes out.
I would try to draw them off sides and see if we can pick up a 1st down that way, but
he's got
Maverick
4
is not
seconds.
in the center.
2 seconds.
And timeout here.
1 second. There's your timeout. Not that they weren't going to do that from the get-go, but they do it here with 1:54 left to play. Now they got another minute at least to think about. Do we want to take a shot here on 4th and 5, or do we kick this thing and pin them all the way back and make them have to drive the length of the field? Now we know they got speed and we know they can break tackles, and does that difference of 40 yards matter a whole lot?
I think right now, with the knowing that you have it on your side with under 2 minutes to go, you want to try to keep them from getting the ball back and try to keep as much time away from them as much as you can, because they are a respectful team that you know they can score on you at the blink of an eye.
If I'd have told you at the beginning of the night the Lobos are going to have more passing yards than rushing yards at halftime, you may not have believed me.
Wouldn't believe it.
66 on the ground, 101 through the air.
Very impressive playing balanced football right now.
Bears, 66 on the ground, 132 through the air. Their problem has been turnovers.
Yeah.
That shot him in the head a couple of times on drives, and Kopecki's the guy. If it's not for what the quarterback's been able to do getting away from pressure, they probably have a much different story. All right, here we go on 4th down and 5 at the 44-yard line. They're going to hand off. Mumphrey gets grabbed by the head, and that play goes nowhere. That ends in a hurry. And I'll tell you what, the guy that did that is the guy that left this game earlier with the injured knee, we thought. That's Jordan Atkinson. He makes a big play here to stop the Lobos with 1:49 left to play in the half.
Yeah, looking back at it on this side of things, you're questioning the call because you don't like running it on a 4th and 5 there. Coach King is a smart man, and Coach Val is too. They probably saw something that tried to get them in space, and it just didn't work for us this time.
Did it not feel like if they stopped Atkinson, get him blocked, that's a 1st down run?
Absolutely right.
It looked like it.
And that's all running plays. It's always One or two
guy.
blocks that if it goes your way, it's always a big play.
Kopecky back to pass, throwing middle of the field. There's nobody there. He got pressured for the first time, really. He had guys in his face and had to hurry that throw, and there was really nobody in the neighborhood. Morrow may have been the closest one to it.
Yeah, got pressured there. He threw it to nobody. Almost could have been an interception there, but the ball comes over as incompletion here. To bring up second down.
11 of 15, 132. Second down and 10. Morton in the backfield with him. They got 4 receivers set. Boy, they're taking a long time on this. Here's the snap. Kopecky back to pass. Got him in at the 50-yard line again. You got to tackle, got to hang on. They run so hard, and he drags defenders to the 41-yard line and picks up the first down. That's 14. Nate Coleman on the catch.
And that was an easy pitch and catch. Nobody was lined up over number 2. You know there has to have been a mistake there with our alignment as they coming out going fast here and spread.
First at the 41. Kopecky's got time. A little high again. And it's going to be second down and 10. And you can see a lot of those guys in white, hands on their hips. It's a humid, hot night, and they're running an awful lot out here.
Yeah.
That was Coleman, the intended target. Second down and 10.
And just about almost in the same area, too, as his teammates. So somebody's not running the right route there.
Kopecky back again. 3-step drop, caught and breaking a tackle. To the 30, still on their feet, breaking another tackle, and down to about the 16-yard line. And there's Coleman again on the catch.
And we talked about this earlier. You have to be able to tackle in space. These missed tackles is what's going to keep this South Oak Cliff team in the game. And coming up on a minute left, they have the ball to start the second half, too.
Ball at the 16-yard line. They gain 25. Kopecky keeping this himself, looking to spin out of trouble, and he'll get down to about the 14-yard line where it's going to be second down and 8 as we're under a minute left to play.
And time out there by the Bears. Want to make sure they definitely dial up a play call to try to get points on the board to end this first half.
27-14 our score. 54 seconds left in this first half. It has been a game of runs, and the Lobos have been the latest to have the runs going in their favor.
Yeah, it seems like things kind of go in twos. Hopefully that is the cycle that's about to break, because South Oak Cliff get the ball and they score right here. They get a chance to score again coming out, and hopefully we can stop that.
Well, I'd like to stop it right here.
I would love to stop it right
stop here.
I would love to stop it right here.
I tell you what, Lobos are going to have to do a better job tackling.
Definitely.
We said at the top of this, you asked me about keys to the game, and I said pass rush. We got to get pressure on the quarterback. When we have done that, we see him hurrying balls, and he doesn't want to get hit back there. That's good. But on the back end, we're not tackling still up to what we are able to do.
Yeah, this team, they're the first defender is not bringing them down. And these guys, arm tackle is not going to bring them down. You got to bring a little thump when you bring that helmet. Got to be able to get tackles here, and then hopefully we can clean that up in the second half. Let's do it now here, too, before halftime.
Trotter in the backfield with Kopecky. Coleman's the man that just moved in motion. First down, they're going to hand off Trotter up the middle. Trying to spin out of a tackle, and he's thrown down by his head.
Against the face.
Yeah, and we're going to get a penalty flag. 2 of them.
Or we can be a flag on South Oak Cliff because that lineman looked like he was still trying to play with his helmet off. And that's a penalty.
The offensive lineman without a hat, I believe that was at 58. If that is, it's Byron Abner. The 290-pound junior is going to Army, by the way.
He's a tough kid. Going to Army, big lineman.
So let's see what the flag is. Runner was stopped at about the 11-yard line, 12-yard line. They're still discussing where this is going.
Like Coach asking King what he wants to do.
Yeah, there it is. So they will replay second down. And let's see, they're going to march him back to about the 25-yard line. So it's going to be second down from there. Kopecky empty backfield this time. Kopecky having himself a pretty nice game.
Yeah.
He's been efficient when they give him time. He's got guys running all over the place, and he's been able to find them for the most part tonight.
We're in an empty look here. South Oak Cliff has one timeout left. Expect the ball kind of get out fast, and if not, Kopecky probably is going to try to run with it too as well.
We still got this long delay. I think Coach King is... Yeah, they're going to talk about the fact there's a runoff that goes along with this because we're inside of a minute. So with that, they'll set the clock. It's at 47 right now. I think they're going to have to mark off a little more of that. They get it down to 37.
Yes, sir.
So that's where we'll start when they blow the whistle to begin play, and there it is. So empty look for the Bears. 3 receivers left, 2 right. No blitz. They started, they backed away. Pass caught, 20-yard line.
Keep him in
and
bounds.
That's going to be minimal gain.
Timeout there by Oak Cliff.
Trotter on the catch.
That was, gotta say that was an excellent tackle there by Bubba, keeping him in bounds, not letting him get out of bounds to make them spend their last time out here with 20 seconds to go. And I believe it is now 3rd and long here.
Ball's going to be set at the 19-yard line with 21 seconds left in the half. They've got 3rd down and about 13. And you can see White with a good throwdown of Trotter. Help was coming, but that was White by himself.
Yeah, excellent
that makes
job.
That play.
Excellent job there by White on that tackle.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, while we've got a minute, let's stat you up on what's been going on. I don't know what our halftime's going to look like. Bears with 13 first downs, 68 yards on the ground, 177 through the air. Their quarterback's 14 of 19, 177. They've lost 2 fumbles, thrown no interceptions. The Lobos, 8 first downs, 11 carries, 66 yards on the ground, 6 of 7 throwing the football for 101 yards. Lobos have 2 touchdown passes from the arm of Maverick Rowe. We've lost 1 fumble. It feels like the Bears have had the ball a bunch, but in all honesty, it's kind of even on time of possession. Well, now let me take that back. No, it's not. We've been scoring fast. They've been having these long drives.
Watch for your receiver in the slot right up here. He's been a guy they've been looking for a lot.
Morton in the backfield. They'll throw middle of the field, and they missed again. And again, had some pressure coming in the face of the quarterback, and now it's 4th down, 13.
4th down here. Ball is right there inside the 20. They're looking like they're coming in with a field goal team. Now, I saw a little crack in their field goal blocking team on an extra point here last time. So I would love to see us get a block, and let's flip this momentum and let's get a block and let's go score with it.
All right, so let's do this. The holder is Marcel Gibson, who is a receiver but usually plays in the secondary. Cesar Olvera's the kicker. This is going to be a 35-yard attempt from the right hash. See if the Lobos play conservative. They go after him. They miss the block. Kick on the way. It is up, and it is good. So a 35-yard field goal with 13 seconds left makes this a 27-17 ball game. We'll take a timeout. We're going to come right back for the end of the half end of the first half when we return here on Game Day.
When I was a child, one of my favorite Bible stories was David and Goliath. Sadly, if you or your loved ones are involved in an accident, the insurance company and the lawyers who represent them are Goliath. For over 25 years, myself and my partner Marty Young have stood between you and Goliath. The insurance companies know the difference between Godarzi and Young and all others. We hope you never need us, but if you do, we're here to help.
House party? We got you covered. Office meeting? Come on, treat them right. Game day? You know we're here for it. Get your taco, nacho, or fajita bar today, only at Juicy's Taco.
All righty, welcome back. Well, the last drive for the Bears following the 4th down stop, they went 36 yards in 8 plays, ended up with a 35-yard field goal to make it a 27-17 score with 13 seconds left in the first half. All right, Washington back deep. It's coming to Boosie, 25-yard line. High pooch kick. They're going to capture him at about the 34, maybe the 35. The pooch is the way to go. If you're the Bears, that's their best defense against Boosie breaking a long return.
That is absolutely right there. I guarantee you they've seen him score on the kickoff return a little bit too much to their liking tonight, that they're just going to settle for a shorter kick there to keep him from having to catch it and run with it as much as he can.
He's got 3 10s and an 86. Let's see. Pooching works better.
Pooching definitely works better.
All right, so Lobo's probably just going to kneel down here with 9 seconds left to play in the half. And that's what they'll do. Rowe's going to take a knee, and we're going to head to the locker room with a pretty surprising first half. If you're a Lobo fan, you stood toe-to-toe with the number 2 ranked team in 5-2. But I tell you what, you got to be happy if you're a Longview fan with what you saw for the most part in that first half.
A lot of confidence right now if you're a Lobo fan. Love the way that we played in that first half. These guys scored early and often. Never punted, even though we did have one turnover on downs, but we kept this Bears team from scoring a touchdown right there to go into this first half. Got to be happy with the way that the effort that you've seen on both sides here.
All right, well, you like that effort. You're going to see some effort on the field here in just a couple minutes, because we should have some band performances. I see one band. There's come the other one. Here comes South Oak Cliffs band. They came from the far side marching around. They're about ready to take the field. We'll be quiet and let you enjoy the halftime with some outstanding band performances. We'll come back to start the second half in about 30 minutes and get you ready for a second 24 minutes of football. 27-17 the score. Lobo's on top here on game day.
show the South. South Oakland High School is in the direction of Dr. William Johnson. The new show of the South band is in the direction of Maestro Mr. Wheel and co-maestro Mr. Esred. Fabulous fans are led by Coach Harper. The main coach is choreographed by Miss Isaac. The puppeteer is choreographed by Miss Kayla Heather. Beats the wood out from the gold and white. Ladies and gentlemen, the Longview Independent School District is proud to present to the field in their 60th year the 2024-2025 LHS US. Officers this year are left to right, Senior Lieutenant India Davis, Senior Lieutenant Ashley Altaveros, Senior Lieutenant Yasmin Christian, Junior Lieutenant Wendy Castro, and in the center, your captain, Senior Jayla Beecham. The U.S. will now entertain you with their pop routine to I Just Want to Dance with Somebody. category, Brianni Richardson. Spirit Girl of the Week is Senior Jacadis Rossborough. Teacher of the Week is Miss Kaylee Ball. The Vuettes are under the direction of Mrs. Debbie McGowan and Mrs. Meg Lawrence. And now, the 2024 Longview High School Majorettes will perform a dance twirl routine to Bye Bye Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, under the field direction of drum majors Wayne Weber, Addison Chastain, and Etsy Islas, the Longview Independent School District proudly presents the award-winning Longview High School Lobo Band. This is the Big Green Marching Machine. marching machine marches the Rockinell off the field. The students and directors of the Lobo Band would like to thank all parents, community members, and LISD for their continued support this season. We would also like to thank our sponsors for this year: Peter Chevrolet, ABC Auto, Sawyer & Hoover LLP, Weber Landscape, Jonak Office Supply, Area Dodge Insurance Agency, PCA ESI, Walmart 4th Street, and Tomberlane Insurance. Thank you for your kind attention to tonight's performance, and go Lobos! Price Street Company has served the Longview community since 1939 and the East Texas community since 1928. Throughout our 96-year history, Brookshire's has remained deeply committed to serving our customers and communities. At Super One Foods, our #1 focus is people. We are dedicated to making a difference in the communities we serve. Each year we donate back to our communities through organizations that support hunger relief, education, health, family well-being, first responders, military, and veterans. For education, we invest more than $1 million in the students' future. We are proud to support the Longview Lobos with this $4,000 donation to the athletic department. Go Lobos!
All righty, well, if you didn't enjoy that, then you don't enjoy halftime. That's all I'm going to say. Keaton Daniels, Chuck Zach coming at you live from Longview's Lobo Field, where the matchup tonight, the best probably in the state at this level, at the 5 and 6A levels. And if you're a Lobo fan, this has been what you've been hoping for. You get a 27-17 halftime lead. Your offense looked pretty good, save for maybe a play or two. Your defense struggled a bit to tackle, but they managed to get off the field a few times thanks to turnovers. And again, you were looking for a signature win, something to push this thing forward as you get ready for what we said was the beginning of a 4-game stretch. It's really going to test the mettle of the Lobos. They have done that.
Very impressive start to that first half. But it's a tale of two halves. Whatever you did the first half, you got to know that this South Oak Cliff Bears, they're going to try to combat that. try to come up with some answers, try to come up with some stops, and try to score some points. The object of the game is to score more points than the other team, so you know whatever they did, they're going to try to keep doing that, and we got to make stops as well too. But got to be impressed with the way that the Lobos played in that first half, coming away with 2 big turnovers, scoring off of those turnovers. We only had one ourselves, but they scored off of that too. So if we cannot beat ourselves, we should be able to come out on top here in the second half.
Let's give you some of the scores from the district. Rockwall, who did not have a good week last week, apparently. Their quarterback may be out for a while. They're
good.
up on Louisville, 21-20. Let's see who else we got. For the South Oak Cliff folks, you're in the region with PNG and Texas High and Colleyville Heritage and Midlothian Heritage. Texas High is putting it to Midlothian Heritage. I think it's 44-13 now. Looks like Tigers, Bears are probably going to be on some kind of a collision course for the postseason. Forney trailing Waxahachie 30-21. Royce City behind Denton Braswell 26-13. Rockwall Heath is a 10-6 leader over Cedar Grove, Georgia. Kind of an interesting matchup for them. Regionally, how about Kilgore and Gilmer are tied starting the second half. That one's at 10-10.
Been a good game so far with that. I was curious to see how that game was going to turn out to be.
And Carthage all over Liberty Islo, 51-14. Leopards moved down from 4A to 3A. The Bulldogs did not move down. They're still a power at 4A Division II, and they thumped the Leopards in the first round of the playoffs last year. They're getting them again here tonight.
Yeah, that Carthage team been having trouble finding teams to play them in non-district. So I believe this is their second game of the season, coming off of a 2-week bye, I think it was a week bye at least early in the season. Got to be tough for them, but they found an opponent, and they're doing the best they can.
I'll tell you what, the opponent they found in week 1 smacked them. Kilgore beat them in Carthage.
Yep.
That's maybe not a shocker, because that's a pretty good Kilgore team.
Yeah, they play them every year, so that was somebody that they knew that they can keep playing.
Yeah. Kilgore's going to get Pleasant Grove up in Texarkana next week. All right, we're ready to roll as Andrew Mitchell kicks off to start half number 2. This one's going, hit, and off we go up the middle. Little bit of speed, and flashing that out to about the 37-yard line is that's Trotter, Mikhail Trotter, who takes the opening kick of the second half out to about the 39-yard line, and that's where the Bears will start on offense.
Good explosive kickoff return there by Oak Cliff, South Oak Cliff, giving them the ball on the bounce, right about almost the 40-yard line there.
Tell you what, the 2 kick return guys looked like neither one wanted it. And then all of a sudden, boom, off goes Trotter. This offensive line, Cortavius Tisby, Byron Abner, Jonathan Jefferson, Brian Swanson, Emeka Ujori, all of those guys are big. Ujori's going to Stanford. He's already committed. Swanson's talking about either UT or OU next year. Said Abner's going to Army. First down pass, and that's good for about 7. And it'll be second down and 3 as Kopecky, the quarterback, delivers to Teague for the for the 7-yard gain.
Seeing us in zone coverage, they're just going to where we have an injured Lobo down on the field right now, so that's going to stop the play. So anytime they see us in zone, they just overloaded us with 3 receivers there to try to block 2. Make that receiver that caught the ball and make him get him in open space there. Got a gain of 8 yards there before we was able to get him tackled. The
rest of the offense for the Bears, and you may see 55 in there, Bryson Ramsey Brooks. He is their 6'4", 330-pound junior. He's the small one in the family. His older brother, Breon Ramsey, is 6'5" and 455.
My goodness.
He was at TCU last year. I don't know. I think he may have transferred out of TCU, but Bryson, who they call Peebo, is the baby of the family, apparently.
That is
330. You don't want to cook for them for Thanksgiving. We're getting our injured Lobo off the field, and that is Tyson Johnson, the sophomore defensive end. And at first, it looked like he wasn't going to put any weight on it at all. Now he's starting to do that, so it's a pretty good sign.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay. We would love to see him come back there. Injury to our defensive line kind of kind of hurts us in a way that where we're not able to rotate as we would like to keep our guys fresh.
Shamarian Jones, 95 in there now. And again, we mentioned in the first half, we got Tristan Williams back after a week away. He's 92, and he's out there as well. So you actually got a body back at the exact right time you needed it.
It's true, a big body there that we need up front.
2nd down and 2 now for the Bears. Carter Kopecky, the quarterback. He'll roll to his right. He's got a little pressure and gets away from the first guy and the second guy, and finally gets taken down back at the 39-yard line. Boy, they had him for a massive loss, and we just couldn't make the tackle as Isaiah Horton got out there first, but he slowed him down, made Kopecky have to pull down the ball, and now the Lobos are going to quick run in 3 new guys and get out the big guys on what's going to be a 3rd down and 11.
Kaysen Brooks came in like a missile. Wasn't able to get the first tackle. The next one, I believe, missed. I couldn't tell who that was. And then we was able to still get a sack there, so it was a big play for us to bring up this 3rd and 9. So look for us to hopefully let's get a stop here so they can have to turn the ball over or punt the ball over to us.
And back goes Kopecky, looking to his right. Got a man there. Again, can you tackle? They don't have to. Bumping out of bounds is as good as the tackle, and it's well done by, I believe that was Bubba over there, who bumped him out of bounds.
Longview's trying to adjust or substitute really quickly, knowing that they're going for it. And this is a 4th and short, so thinking that they're going to run the ball here. We got to stop earlier on 4th down, 4th and short here. Let's see what we got here now.
Actually, that was Nightingale on the play. So 4th down at the 48-yard line. They need to get up to almost midfield. It's actually at the 47, so they got 2 yards to go.
Single high safety look.
Quick pass, got the 1st down. And they break a tackle, and they get to the 45-yard line.
Nobody lined up out there on the number 2 receiver there. All hitch routes. Every receiver was running that. He threw it to where the wide open receiver was, and, man, 1st down that quick.
So just when you think you got them, they managed to get away. And on the reception, I believe that was Teague that caught that. 1st down at the 45-yard line. So ball crosses into Lobo territory. Handoff bouncing off the first man and not going to get away this time.
Kaysen Brooks there again with the tackle. Once the running back didn't have a hole and ran into his offensive lineman. Once he had to slow down, that gave Kaysen all the momentum there and be able to sniff him out. Pursued him out and get a minimal gain there, or actually a tackle for a loss there. Looked like a tackle for 2, minus 2 yards there. Bring us 2nd and long.
That was Levon Morton on the carry. And he'll lose 2 back to the 47-yard line. Which are going to bring up 2nd down and 12. They'll go to the ground again and get back to the original line of scrimmage plus a yard, but a flag comes down as a helmet comes off again.
Coming from the umpire, I guarantee you maybe another hands to the face. I'm just speculating, but because he's called that 2 times tonight, and from where he saw it at, he's looks like it may not go our way.
And of course, they're going to have to make a switch on the offensive line as the center, Jonathan Jefferson's got to come out for the play after losing his hat. And they roll in. I believe that's 99 they're rolling in there. Yep, so there you go. You get the hands to the face, and that's going to tack 15 yards on the end of that run, and the ball's going to go all the way to the 30-yard line.
Making a mistake there that we don't see, seeing the personal foul, giving an extra 15 yards, tacking on against us when we already had them playing from behind in the downs. Hate to see them give up any type of yards to break up a 1st down.
All right, so it's 1st down, back to the air, quick pass. That's to the 23-yard line, down to a knee gain of 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Let's see on that reception. Didn't get a numbers. He's not going to turn. And of course, we've been fighting with these numbers. That's number 5. That's Reggie McNeil Jr. on the catch.
Reggie McNeil Jr.
Which
that name's ring a bell if anybody.
Yeah.
if you're from the Lufkin area, you recognize that name. So quite surprised to see he has a son that's there instead of in the Lufkin area competing with those guys.
Trotter with a gain of a couple. Well, maybe none. They got back to the line of scrimmage, the 23-yard line. So it's going to bring up a third down. Third down and about 4.
Two receivers bunched up top. Now one coming in motion.
South Oak Cliff certainly in 4-down territory. They'll go back to the ground to Trotter. He'll hurdle his way or spin his way across the 20, maybe just about on the 19-yard line. This is going to be all about the spot.
Got a clock stoppage here. Maybe because one of our players' helmet came off, so we have to substitute. Kind of gives us a chance to bring in the group that we need.
So it's going to be third down, fourth down and short, just outside the 19-yard line.
Linebackers are spread out. Salk has us spread out here. Not sure. May have a blitz call here.
They are coming. Kopecky going to keep it himself. He's going to have the first down, looks like. And now the momentum's going to push him to the 19-plus
May have to measure this. Let's see if he got the first down. Barely got it by inches. Oh, he's giving them the first down.
Yeah. Now, the second surge got that.
Yep.
So after a couple of short runs, they managed to pick up the first down. So it's first down and 10, just inside the 19-yard line. (27-14), 7:22 left to play in the third quarter. Back to the air. Kopecky looking. He's got time. Throws one back corner of the end zone. That's going to be caught. And we got a one-score game.
Corner route there by your inside receiver. Had some confusion going on in the secondary as they're talking about it, trying to figure out what was going on there. But needless to say, we now have a one-score game here as they lining up to kick a field goal to get within 3 points.
That was Nate Coleman with the catch. And they've got a chance to make this a 27-24 game. That will be a 19-yard touchdown pass from Kopecky to Coleman. Point after try on the way. We got a 3-point game, boys and girls. 7:09 left to play in the third. Quick timeout. We're coming back here on Longview Game Day.
And now at OR, we want to buy your used vehicle and we'll give you guaranteed top dollar for yours. And if you prefer to trade, even better, with massive savings on every new vehicle at OR Cadillac GMC in Longview.
Our offense was dominating this year. Fast, powerful, virtually unstoppable. In fact, the only slow member of the team was me. When I was sidelined with ankle pain, it put the whole season at risk. So, just like when my players need the best care, I turned to a proven provider. Now, I'm back in the game.
Get the care you need at physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital or visit tsjh.org to find a specialist today.
All right, welcome back. 61 yards over 10 plays. Took a little more than 4 minutes off the clock. And South Oak Cliff gets to within a field goal. Lobos have yet to touch the football here in the third quarter. They're going to now.
Here comes a pooch here.
Boosie at the 17-yard line. He'll come running up to the 25, kind of pinned along the sidelines, and that's
fumbled.
A short return. Ball comes out. Bears are claiming they got it, and this is not going to be the way they want it, as the official says, nope, sorry, we got the ball back to the Lobos, but almost Boosie's second fumble loss to the game.
Being a little careless there, right there on the sideline. Not the way you wanted to start the half there if you Boosie. As you see the ball coming out on the replay here, and it looks like we just got lucky that we had some Lobo players there to be able to corral it.
All right, half number 2. Lobos touching the ball for the first time in this second half. Maverick Rowe at quarterback. He's got Buster Mumphrey right behind him. Instead, they'll hand off to Boosie. Got a lane. The 40, 45, 50, 40, 30, 25. He's got one man outrun, and he'll sidestep into the end zone for a 72-yard touchdown run. He needs to put the ball on the ground and get mad and then come back and make him pay for it, because that's happened twice now.
Hey, and you know what? He did that against Lufkin. Put the ball on the ground, took it to the house. So, yes, I'm right there with you. When he sees green, he's thinking me, and he's scoring. He's a scoring touchdown machine right now as he puts up his 4th touchdown of the night, scoring from a deep first play of the game for the Lobos, bringing it now to a 2-score game. This Sock team, they got to be like, man, what do we got to do to get a stop on defense?
Well, you got to keep it away from 20.
Yeah, absolutely right.
I believe is his 4th touchdown of the game.
Yeah.
He's got a kick return, he's got a pass that he's caught, and now he's got 2 that he's gotten in the end zone on the run.
Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. He's sitting there. I see him right now, sitting on the bench right now, sucking on some water or some Gatorade. You deserve it, young man, after that big long run.
And they got a bear down in the end zone with cramps. It looks like right leg is being stretched out. You want to try to, and I said it was hot, and I said it was humid, and then you want to have to try to run all the way across the field and try to get the angle on Boosie Washington, who's got sprinter speed.
Good luck.
Yeah, and look at that, and that's why the guy's down on the ground getting stretched out.
And he's showing you what type of speed he has, because you know this Sock team is a team full of speeds, but we can run with just about anybody as well too. Once again, your size doesn't scare us, your speed doesn't scare us, because we got boys that play this game too, and we right there with them as well.
It has to be demoralizing for South Oak Cliff. You just pulled this thing within a field goal, you get a stop, you can take the lead, and a play later, you almost recover a fumble on the kickoff, and then the guy that fumbled it burns you for 72 yards.
Absolutely.
Mitchell's point after is good. We'll make it a 34-24 ball game, and we'll just stay here with 6:50 left to play in the 3rd quarter.
You have the ball for 5 minutes to start the first half. You go down and score. And one play, you give up another touchdown to get the lead back up to 10, which is the deficit that you was trying to come back from again. So now you got to go back and do it again. So that 5 minutes that you had the ball and scored was all for a mute point, as you got to line back up. Gotta love it. Gotta love the effort. Gotta love the tenacious attitude that these Lobos is facing tonight. Guarantee you a lot of people are surprised with the way that we showed up the first game in the season against Lufkin, then came back and had a slow start against Marshall, then finally started getting it to click. Seeing that we had a team in Sock that's a formidable state champion team that's going to be right there going for it again this year, being there the last 3 years, you gotta wonder what type of team that we have, and the way that we're showing out tonight. Got to bring out a lot of pride in yourself in this group.
I'm unofficial here. I've got him with just 4 carries. He hasn't carried the ball that much
Not
now.
much
We haven't
at
had the ball that much.
Yeah.
93 yards and a couple of touchdowns, 1 fumble.
My goodness, man, he's lights out with that ball.
All right, so here's the kick. We're pooching this time. We're not doing any more long ones. They catch it on the run and then get crunched at the 37-yard line. Still good field position, but not breaking one back going the other direction.
I got to say real quick, got to give a shout-out to this crowd that's here tonight. They've been showing up and showing out. This has been a packed house tonight. These fans showed up good on the green out night. Let's do it again. Next week is homecoming, but let's take care of business first.
Well, and it's going to be a new opponent for us, but one familiar for Coach King.
Coach Ball coming in from Ruston, Louisiana, a former coach here that was here during my time here. Went to Gladewater, did great things there. Now he's down there in Louisiana, won a state championship last year, and bringing back a pretty good team here. They got a big physical team that's going to be looking to come in and play us good next week.
First down. Kopecky back to the air throwing. That one is complete and caught, but he had his knee down when he caught the ball. So a gain of just about 5, maybe 6.
Again, playing that bail technique, playing bail zone. Playing offense zone. There's just pitch and catch. They're gonna take these little yards that they can. Hopefully, try to double move us or just lower us to make us jump that and try to get us deep.
Jalen Brown with the catch. Second down, back to pass again. Kopecky going a little deeper this time. Had a man there and almost picked off as the Lobos had the best shot at that ball. Safety, Bradley Williams, again in the neighborhood. And it brings up third down and 5.
Perfect cover 2 right there. Your corner, he jammed the outside receiver, made the quarterback have to throw the ball up to get enough air. Bradley Williams, who's in right now at the safety position, was able to get over the top there. Almost had a chance at coming up with an interception to come up with his second turnover for the
I think
night.
got dinged a little bit on that thigh as Jalen Brown kind of hit him in midair. Third down and 5 now, and they'll go back to the pass again, and again it's Brown, and he's going to have a first down as he gets away from Bubba White to get the first down at the 49-yard line, Lobo side of the field.
Quick, like we said earlier, just pitch and catch. They was able to get the ball out to them, being able to make a play there, get the chains moving. Well, yeah, get the chains moving, get a first down.
And the play before set that up. Throwing deep made Bubba think, okay, I can't let him get behind me again. And as a result, they cut it off and made it a short route. First down, they're going to the ground this time. And still going, breaking through, and on the run. This is going to be a foot race to the goal line. Lobos can't win it.
The first big running play there for the Saco Club Bears. Come up with a big touchdown that they need right now. That's the first touchdown that we've given up on the big play variety, but hopefully we can figure out what's going on there so we can eliminate that.
Damon Williams with the touchdown run from 49 yards away, and now it's 34-30. Olvera coming on for the point after try. Well, it didn't take them long to come right back again.
Not at all. There at that time. Scored it within a minute.
4 plays, 63 yards. Point after is up and good. We're back to a 3-point game, 34-31. 5:25 left to play in the third. We'll take the timeout. We're coming right back to Longview Game Day.
When I was a child, one of my favorite Bible stories was David and Goliath. Sadly, if you or your loved ones are involved in an accident, the insurance company and the lawyers who represent them are Goliath. For over 25 years, myself and my partner Marty Young have stood between you and Goliath. The insurance companies know the difference between Godarzi and Young and all others. We hope you never need us, but if you do, we're here to help.
Hi, I am Emily Kidwell-Ramey, Longview's local independent insurance agent. I specialize in home, auto, life, and commercial. I'd be more than happy to help you with any of your insurance needs. And go Lobos.
Well, it didn't take long, but the Bears strike right back again.
They're not going to give up here, and we need to come up with some stops here or do the same thing we did on offense as well.
Short kick again. This one's going to sail out of bounds. And it actually was outside the 30, it looked like, when it went out. And we got a little bit of pushing and shoving. They break that up and put the ball at about the 30-yard line. And they'll mark off the 5, I would believe. So anyway, Lobos struck quickly the last time they had the ball. And really, our defense probably needs a longer drive, to be honest with you. They've been on the field an awful long time tonight.
Yeah, especially to start out the second half. You got to be wearing down a little bit here, so you want to be able to put something together here, and so the defense can figure out what they're doing, what's going on, and try to fix it right now on the fly.
35-yard line, first down. Boosie again. This time they're all over a little run blitz, and they got him in the backfield for a loss of 2. It'll be second down and 12.
Safety or corner blitz there off the edge there, and they timed it out just right. That was a perfect play call for Sock there to be able to come up with the loss of 2 yards on that carry there for Boosie.
Defensively, Jordan Atkinson, Corda Houston, Darian Jones, Kamorian Morgan are the defensive line. Kendrick Carter, Jamarian Phillips and Jaden Shelton are the linebackers. I think Shelton may be a guy that's going to Arkansas, if I remember right. Marcel Gibson, Xavier Mayfield are the corners. Tobias Gary and Ricky Giles are the safeties for South Oak Cliff.
A lot of guys going to Division I,
Yeah.
man, so these guys are going to be playing at the next level for sure.
2nd and 12, and this time it's Mason Washington. He breaks a tackle and gets positive yardage out of what looked like it was going to be another loss of a couple. And there's a little more extracurricular out of bounds, but Mason getting a carry here finally in the second half, gets it out to the 40-yard line, so he picks up 7. And it brings up 3rd down and manageable.
Heck of a run there by Mason as he got stopped right there at the line of scrimmage. A man that was determined, which is his nickname, his man. He broke off that run, and he got us to 3rd and manageable, which is 3rd and 5 right now.
Boosie out of the game on 3rd down and 5. Mason, the last one to break the huddle, is behind Brian Williams in that setback slot. Doxy in motion. Hand off Mason up the middle, fighting for the first down, and he's got it as he shoots out to the 48-yard line. Give him the ball. He wants it, and he'll run so hard when he gets it.
Shout out to Coach Wilson there. He always preaches to the running backs, you cannot let that first guy tackle you down or bring you down for a tackle, and that's exactly what Mason Washington did there. The linebacker had his hand on him. He made him miss. Be able to get the first down for the Lobos and move the chain for us.
Buster Mumphrey comes in, so does Boosie. Boosie in the slot. Got backs on either side of Maverick Rowe. Hand off Mason again, gets a great block from Mumphrey and gets out across the 50 to the 47-yard line. And there's your backfield mate helping to spring him for 5 more.
Excellent job there by Buster Mumphrey picking up the blitzing backer there to stop him from getting to Mason, being able to spring him for a gain of 6 yards there to bring up 2nd and 4.
3:45 and counting here in the 3rd. Mumphrey was heading off the field, came back on. Rowe gets the play in. It's been on the ground. Boosie back in the game as Mason comes out. J.N. Owens in the slot. Back to pass, Rowe. He's looking deep. He's looking deep. He'll throw it. He's got a guy wide open. Caught at the 22-yard line to the 10. That's D.D. Williams, who's going to go all the way to the end zone from 47 yards away. And the Lobo machine picks up 6 more to make it 40-31.
What a throw, what a catch by D.D. Williams. Then what he did after the play is what made the play. Touchdown for the Lobos there. Maverick Rowe found him on an open post route. As soon as he catches it, makes 2 defenders miss. And after that, you wasn't going to catch him for the touchdown to put the Lobos at a 40 spot right now. So love to see it.
Give the offensive line some credit. That was a long route to have to run, and Rowe had a lot of time to sit back there and wait for Williams to come clean. And when he got clean, he put the ball right there. Point after try by Mitchell is up. It is good. 41-31 the score. We didn't get a long time consuming drive, but we got enough of a drive to give the defense a blow, and if nothing else, you give them a 10-point lead again.
You took 2.5 minutes off of that clock, enough to get a couple first downs, get your win back underneath you, get yourself back together here. The defense, let's go out here and get a stop now.
5 plays, 65 yards. Maverick Rowe on the game today. A guy who was looking early in the week like he may not go today, a little banged up. Instead, what does he do? He's 7 of 8 for 148 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Man, that kid is showing you he is not going to be denied. He is going to stay on this field. You're going to have to break. You're going to have to drag him off the field here. That's the way to be a senior leader for this team here. When things are going or not going your way, you're going to stay the course there. And he's pitching a heck of a game right now with the way that he's throwing it right.
Against the best opponents we've seen on the year coming in, he had 149 yards and 2 touchdowns. Tonight he's thrown for 148 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Gotta love it.
In not even 3/4 of a game.
Gotta love it, man. Maverick Rowe, you're doing an awesome job being a quarterback of this team. You're playing excellent. Keep it up, young man. You're well deserving of what you're doing right now.
Some credit to Mason Washington running pretty hard on that series, and then for Dede getting the catch and making some hay out of it. Fair catch called for back at the 27-yard line for South Oak Cliff with 3:07 left to play in the 3rd.
All right, defense. 2 drives, 2 times this quarter. You're giving up 2 touchdowns. It's time to show up and show that you're made of more than what you displayed in the second half. Let's come out and get a stop right now.
All right, so it'll be at the 27-yard line. Lobos back on defense. They have been rotating guys on the line all night long. And so far it has paid off. They did not have a good drive defensively the last time. See if they're better prepared this time. You figure South Oak Cliff is pretty much to the place where they're not going to run much anymore. It's pass. They'll run just to keep things honest, and Kopecki's going to do this one himself, and there's a quarterback off to the races. You got to be kidding me.
My goodness.
You have got to be kidding me. Lobos trying to chase him, and they can't. 3 yards on one run. Boosie did it to them earlier in the quarter. This time they didn't account for the quarterback, who you figure is never going to be able to run the length of the field. He did.
That's the second time tonight he has broke off a big-time run. He did it earlier on the 4th down, ran about 30, 40 yards then, did it again on the 70-yarder. Man, this quarterback has over 100 yards rushing alone just by himself, bringing this Sock team within 3. I'm having deja vu of last night's game.
Right?
With the freshman team. Man, my goodness. Can we play some defense now?
73 yards. I come in for the point after try. It's up and good. And just like that, 41-38. Okay.
We got a little pushing and shoving right now going on. Got a fight there.
Whoa, we don't need that. We had a guy ejected last week for throwing a punch. We don't need anybody ejected this week. And trying to keep people calm.
And no flags,
when some pushing's going, that's all right. When some pushing's going on, and we had that conversation with Coach King at the pregame about maintaining composure, and he says we talk about it all the time. You find your place to be able to, hand out some retribution to somebody that did you wrong, but it's not in the middle of a play, and it's not where everybody sees it.
Absolutely.
Or after a play even.
Take care of your business between the whistle.
Right.
Take care of your business when it matters the most. You want to show you tough, do it during the play.
All right, well, we're going to get the ball back, and we're going to try again. Now, we're at 79 points. We're still a long way from 124.
We're going to crack 100 the way that things are going.
But it's in reach.
Yeah, for sure.
If you're a traditional Lobo fan, on one hand, you're like, I love what our offense is doing. And on the other hand, you're going, this is not Lobo defense. And that's hard to believe. But now let's give credit to the opponent.
Got to.
This is the number 2 team in the state in their classification. They're no slouch, and they've been in the last 3 state championship games. They don't lay down and die.
Yeah, these guys that are playing right now have seen the guys before them. Yeah, they're seeing the guys before them go nothing but to the state championship every year. They know what it takes to fight. They're not going to give up, so that's why they're still here within this ball game.
Here's another short pooch kick. This one's caught and just stepped out of bounds. D.D. Williams on the catch at the 34-yard line. So we'll get it back there. 2:52 still left in this third quarter. It's almost 10 o'clock. We didn't finish the third quarter yet.
Man, my goodness, this game, this third quarter is going by slow, but it's been a lot of scoring so far. Love to see the offense come out here and continue to keep doing what they've been doing.
All right, Rowe coming back out. Lobos have been effective running. They've been effective throwing. Williams going to split out far left. Owens in the slot. Williams is the tight end. There's one back there with Maverick Rowe, and he's going to get the football, and that's Buster Mumphrey, who's good for a couple yards to the 36-yard line. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, short run play there. But not able to get not able to get a big game. I think about a gain of 1 or 2 there by Buster, trying to get whatever he can at the time.
So 2nd down, Donovan Denmark, the tight end, coming out. He caught a touchdown pass in the first half, where the Lobos jumped out to a 14-0 lead. South Oak Cliff got it right back, tied the game up. Lobos got the next 2 scores to make it 27-14. Boosie in motion, handoff again up the middle. And a couple more yards, maybe out to the 37 or 8-yard line. That's Mumphrey again for 2. And now brings up 3rd down, about 6.
3rd down and 6 here. Maybe depends on how many yards we can get on this first down. On this down right here. I think Coach King depends on what type of formation we come in, may try to. It looks like we got 3 wides here. Looks like we're going to try to spread it out and get us a pass play. We got Boosie in the slot.
Williams coming down to the near side. Owens far side. Boosie in the slot. Fake the handoff. Rowe back to pass. Got it again. Didi gets a block from Boosie, and he's off to the races and just got tripped up by an ankle at the 22-yard line for another first down for the Lobos.
Hopefully he's okay there. He gets up a little gimpy. Ankle got clipped there. As he wasn't able to break free, but heck of a catch there. He's having a great game tonight.
Rowe put it right on the money.
Yes,
got a great block, and then just catching him by the foot brings down Didi at the 20. Actually marking him at the 21-yard line.
He's gonna be okay there. Would have loved to see your big 6'5", 6'6" receiver take that one to the house.
41-yard completion. First down, Lobos.
Right there at the doorstep of this red zone. Man, that was a big time third down play.
Didi now 4 catches, 107 yards, and a touchdown.
Not sure what's going on. We're having some chain difficulties right now, so we're needing to get some new ones.
They broke a chain, it looks like, on the far side of the field.
That's all that moving up and down the field they're doing.
That's right. We're wearing out the chain gang and the chains. Was that on your bingo card?
Man, my goodness there. It was a break that South Oak Cliff needed right now, but man, after a big play for the Lobos.
But I think the Lobos could use it too.
They definitely can use it too.
They get a chance to catch their breath and reset themselves. You see Jordan Hobbs checking into the game now for Longview. Number 10, he's going to be on the far side. Well, I'm going to keep calling for Mason to get that ball.
Yeah, Mason is he's gonna break it off soon as they sorting out this chain to get everything going. See Coach Kenny there is a long time coach for the Little League. He's down there working the chains right now. A lot of people that's played back in the day, they probably remember that guy. Long time baseball official, long time basketball and football coach. Down there right now working the chains right now for the Lobos. Well, not for the Lobos, working it for us tonight.
Got to give a little credit to Boosie. You don't see your stars block often.
Not at all.
Middle of the field, he has a chance to spring his teammate and puts a pretty good block on to get him an extra 20 or so yards.
Shout out to him for that, because a lot of times these receivers are blocking downfield for him. He's getting a chance to do the same thing for them.
All right, Rowe comes back into the huddle. Let's see who he's got in the backfield. It is Mason in there this time. Hobbs going out left. Owens short on the right side. Owens in motion. We'll give it to Mason up the middle to the inside the 20, maybe the 19-yard line, gain of a couple. It looked like it was going better than it was. It just got stopped quickly across the 20-yard line.
Yeah, that defense, they ran in on them very, very quickly. Stopped them for minimal yards, or looked like a gain of 2.
So second down and 8 as we are counting down 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Boosie coming back into the game. And see how the Lobos bring in the play. Go see Coach. He'll tell you what we want. Go back out there.
That slows it down here. We got 5 seconds left to go on this play clock. I don't think we're going to get this one off. Coach King is calling timeout.
Yeah. But you hate to do with 20 seconds left in the quarter.
Yep.
If the Lobos have to burn a timeout, it comes with 20.2 seconds left. Longview up by 3. We'll take a timeout. We're going to come right back here to Longview Game Day. right, welcome back. Maverick Rowe, 8 of 9, 189 and 3 touchdowns. The only incomplete was a DD drop.
Yeah.
Where he looked up the field and started to try to go before he caught the ball.
That's true there.
He was 7 of 7 last week, 8 of 9 this week. It's a pretty good 2-game stretch.
Man, he's playing really good. He's making the right reads, giving it to the wide open receivers there. And we've been doing a good job of corralling and catching everything that's coming to us. DD knows he should have caught that ball there, but he just tried to take off with it a little bit too fast there. But hey, he's making up for it with his plays right after that.
All right, here we go now. Back to it, 2nd down and 8. I formation this time. Flip to Boosie, coming right. Looks for a block, got one. And he gets stonewalled up around the 12, maybe the 13-yard line. Actually squeezed a little more out of that.
Yeah, it looks like it was enough for a first down.
Yeah, he may have gotten to the 10. Looked like at the end of that, he was about to just get obliterated, and somehow managed to slither his way for a couple of more yards and picks up the first down at the 10-yard line.
1st and goal there for your Lobos. All right, so we're going to run this quarter out.
All right, well, they'll put the clocks down to 0. We'll walk the long walk on the other side of the field. First down at the 10-yard line. 1st and goal when we come back. 41-38, Lobos with the lead here on Longview Game Day.
And now at OR, we want to buy your used vehicle and we'll give you guaranteed top dollar for yours. And if you prefer to trade, even better, with massive savings on every new vehicle at OR Cadillac GMC in Longview.
The Lobo store has been a mainstay of our football program for many, many years. It's important to us because it gives our fans a place to go to get merchandise. They want to wear the games and different events, but also Lobo store creates money for our booster club. And all that money, 100% of that money goes towards our kids. So please go support the Lobo store. It's a great place to meet up and socialize, buying tickets for the week or for the season, and they look forward to seeing you.
All right, buckle in. We got 12 minutes of football left. We may get bonus football. Who knows where this is going. 41-38's the score.
You hear Frank in the background. He said, no. I don't want it neither. Let's Lobo. Let's finish this quarter out strong.
Frank's not driving anywhere. He can stay all night. 1st down and 10, or 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. Handoff to Mason, and this one blown up in the backfield as... say 23 for them. I got to find who that may be. Don't have him on my program right in front of me. Let's see, 23. Trying to give some credit here. That's Perry Gundy.
And that was a blitz call there. That was the perfect call there for Sock as he read run and he blitzed in like a missile there to bring up a 2-yard loss. Second and goal here from your 12-yard line.
All right, so on 2nd down, we got one back in the backfield. He's going to get the ball right up the middle and powers his way down to the 7-ish, maybe. That's Boosie on the carry. Brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal here. You're right outside your 5-yard line. It looks like about the 7-8-yard line here. You want to make them, man, you want to just score your touchdown right here. Hopefully we can get close enough. And Sock is looking like they're trying to get their play call in. You know they're going to be dialing up some pressure right now. You're bringing in DD, you're bringing in Mason.
Yeah.
So you're getting your troops in. You're bringing in the players that you want to bring in on this play call. Hopefully we can cash it out.
All right. Well, play clock's down to 5 as they break the huddle. They're going to have to hurry again. They're going to have to hurry with 2. One, they got to call timeout again. 2nd time in the last 4 plays, we just did not get the personnel and the play in time. And the Lobos are down, I think, to 1 timeout left.
Down to 1 timeout. Hopefully that doesn't come to bite us. But if we can score right now, I can live with that. You want to be able to make sure you get the play calls in that you want to and be able to come out on top. It's big 3rd down here.
Yeah.
We need to be able to hopefully make that timeout not bite us in the butt right here.
No, this play matters a great deal. From this spot, if you don't gain any more, you probably kick the field goal just because if the Bears score, you're right there, and another field goal could potentially win this thing.
Yeah.
If you get halfway there, I think you end up going for the end zone.
Yeah, Coach King talked about earlier the reason why he went for it on 4th down, because he didn't think Lufkin can drive down the field on us.
This ain't Lufkin.
This ain't Lufkin. This Sock team has been driving it on us all second half. They've been making plays after plays after plays. We haven't made them punt or turn over in the second half. So curious to see what is going on in his mind, because you got to be thinking ahead. You got to be having other plays in your mind just in case you get the yards, just in case you don't. You got to already have your mind made up what's going to happen as a result of this play. But don't nothing matter but this play right here.
Sox had the ball 3 times in the second half. 61-yard drive touchdown, 63-yard drive touchdown, 73-yard run touchdown. Lobos have had it twice. 72-yard run touchdown, 65-yard drive touchdown. And now they're trying to match 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns in this half. 3rd down and goal from the 8. Owens in motion. Handoff. Not going to get to the 5. They're stopped just a little bit shy of the 5-yard line. It's going to bring up 4th down and goal.
No hesitation here. Coach King saying kick it. You know, he has to be frustrated with that play call there, as he was hoping to get more yards than that, and we did not get anything. We got tackled for a loss there.
Oh, I don't see. No, they got it up to the 6-yard line. They got a couple yards.
I'm seeing where okay, I see where I was looking at the marker, and he was pushing it back down to the 9-yard line. Now they got it about the 7.
Yeah, it was Mason for a couple. So it brings up 4th down. And here's Dre Mitchell's field goal attempt. It's up on the way, and that's good. So it's a 44-38 lead with 9:53 left to play. You're up to 6. And I know that's not, you want the 2-score lead, but if you're playing the way this is going and they come down and score, you're right there if you come back and match them.
Absolutely. Sock is happy right now. They're 6 points away from tying the game up. Longview, you got to be happy that you're still in the lead, only up 6. But hey, you got the defense a chance to kind of answer the call of what they haven't been able to do this second half. So tune in to this drive right here. This seems like a big drive of the game right now. Buckle up, enjoy this sequence that's about to take place.
That drive, 60 yards, 9 plays, ends up with a field goal of 25 yards. So you didn't quite match them, but you have scored in every possession in this half, and still no one has punted in this game.
Crazy.
44-38. You would figure, looking at this, that these defenses were pretty good, and this may be a defensive ball game, and you're going to see some punting.
Man, I'm over here sitting next to Frank right now. We watched 2 football games in 2 days and have not seen a punt at all.
Punting's overrated.
Oh, my gosh, I see it.
There's a guy up in Arkansas who believed in never punting.
Oh, man.
He went to the college ranks, and that didn't work there.
No.
But at a little school in Arkansas, actually a pretty good-sized school in Arkansas, it worked pretty well. Never punt.
It's crazy.
We're taking that real position in this one. All right, Dre Mitchell getting ready to kick. Morton's number 4. He's backing around his 8-yard line. We pooched the last time to keep it away from those long returns. See what the order is this time for Josh Rankin and company. We're going to boot it. And it'll be Morton at the 4. 15, 20, and down at the 27-yard line. Do a nice job on the kick coverage. Even though he got it out across the 25, he did not break a long one, and that's a good job by the special teams coverage at times.
Yeah, it's good kickoff coverage there by us. Not giving up a big play there. It's time for the defense to buckle up their chin straps and do the same thing here.
Let's just get a turnover and make it easier.
Yeah, absolutely. Quarterback has been a little careless throwing the ball at times. The ball deep has been a little wild. But, man, when he takes off and running, he's been a sight to see.
That was a game changer, really, that 72 or 3-yard run that he ripped off in the third quarter when it looked like maybe things were getting back under control for the Lobos. Kopecky in the backfield. He's got one man next to him, and they're going to hand off on first. No, he's going to play action. And he'll roll and try to run again. And this time they drop him at the 33-yard line. Morrow with the tackle.
Knowing that he's been a threat so far with his legs, the couple of times that he's been running, Sock is getting him out there on the edge outside of our ends. making him make a play in space there as he's coming up, as he turned into a runner that time to come up with 5 yards.
So they get 5, 2nd and 5 coming up. Man in motion again. This time they're going to hand off a little speed sweep, and that's going to be a first down out to about the 44, maybe the 45-yard line. And let's see who was the ball carrier. Again, thank you for white jerseys and almost white numbers. That's Reggie McNeil Jr. on the carry.
Yeah, that misdirection there made it hard for us there. They was able to get their wide receivers on the outside of our DBs. They would have come up with a first down run there.
Good
They
for
doing
11,
the same thing here.
Same thing other side. They got 11 the last time. They're going to get about 11 or 12 on this one as they get it to the Lobo 44-yard line.
3 runs, all 3 runs are getting outside of our defensive ends. Got to probably bring a safety down, kind of go with the cover 3 here. Try to maybe bring or crash the safeties in, but they may be wanting you to do that so they can throw those hits, which they was having success with in the first half.
They've been passing like crazy. The last 2 possessions have been run heavy, where the Lobos have had safeties moving back to worry about those hitches and slants. They haven't done it.
Yep, in this bunch look here, running the ball
they're
here.
going to hand off again. Lobos are up to the task this time. They just got to hang on. Tell you what, Trotter doesn't go down easy.
No, it took 3 or 4 Lobos to try to corral him, and he still stayed. Well, he went down at the end there, but it was a tough run of 1 yard there.
Yeah, they gave him forward progress, stopped, and the whistle blew at the 43, so that breaking out of there at the end, probably they got short change. He should have probably gotten the 41 or 40-yard line.
Oh, yeah. He's been running tough all night.
8:10 left to play in the game. Lobos by 6, 2nd down and 9. Still Trotter in the backfield. 4 receivers. Kopecky back to pass. Quick toss. Looking for a little space. They get a little bit, not a whole heck of a lot, though.
Again, throwing it when we bailing out there from the cornerback position. Safeties is playing 8 to 10 yards, 8 to 12 yards deep. Just pitching the catch, trying to get as many yards as you can.
But, we did a nice job. They didn't run forever. Stopped them at the 40, a gain of only 4, 3 yards.
That's true. When you getting it right there and within that boundary, we came up and kind of got them out of bounds very quickly here.
So 3rd down and 6 coming up now. Big down. Where this game's concerned, Trotter's still in the backfield. He's going to get it on this play, and he's going to be slung down, but not till he gets a first down out to the 31-yard line, a gain of 9.
Sock is lined up in kind of almost a gimmick look. You had 2 receivers lined up so far wide outside of the numbers on top of each other to try to get us to walk our safety down away from them, just spread our defense out, and they just ran it right up the middle there to pick up the first down.
It's a chess match right now.
Yes, sir.
Carter Kopecky's got a man in motion. Back to pass, he'll go. Looks to his right, got a man deep, and got him. Right on the goal line. That ball is dropped right in the basket. And let's see, I can't tell who that was. Maybe on the replay we can get a better look at it. Again, thank you for having numbers you can't read.
Yep, we got a personal foul here. We got the celebration here, so that's going to move the ball back 15 yards. Or I don't know how far they're going to move it back, but they're going to move it back now.
Probably on the kickoff. I bet they do it on the kickoff. I still couldn't tell. It may have been Coleman on the catch, but I'm guessing at this stage.
Yeah, we love to see. It looked like King is telling them moving back, so it may be here.
Yeah, well, here matters because it's a 1-point game right now.
Yes, sir. It's tied. You got the ball tied up right now.
Well, exactly. The point after would make it a 1-point game.
Absolutely.
So if you can move them back and take this 1 point out of play for them, that's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a big time. It's a big time game part right here in the game. We've been a threat to almost get the ball or block the kick here. Love to see us, especially knowing that he has to kick it a little bit lower to get some distance on this. This is a long field goal for extra point field goal.
This is going to be from 35 yards away. Now, he's hit a 35-yard field goal in this game. So you're going to ask him for a 35-yard point after. By the way, Kopecki's now 23 of 30, 275, and 2 touchdowns.
Man, solid play action pass there. Your wide receiver ran a post route. He got inside of the corner, and he was able to get it.
All right, so away we go. Big kick coming, no pressure on Cesar Olvera. 35-yard point after. And
he got it.
How about it? He sails it with some room to spare, and so the 15 yards doesn't hurt him. They get the point after anyway and take a 45-44 lead. First lead of the game.
First lead of the game.
Bears.
It comes down to your special team play here. We missed the extra point earlier on the field goal.
Yeah, good point.
They get theirs on a long 30-something yard field goal to put them up, give them the first lead of the game. But we have a lot of football left. There's no need to hang your head now. We've been watching some exciting football tonight, and I guarantee you these Lobos have some more fights in them, and they're gonna answer it here.
7:16 left to play in the game. That drive, by the way, for the Bears, 7 plays, 73 yards. They've had 4 possessions in the second half. All 4 of them resulted in touchdowns.
Yeah, got to be able to come away with something here.
Lobos, 3 possessions so far in this half, 2 touchdowns and a field goal.
You Coach Barry, man, you just got to be. You're probably looking at your defense saying, "Let's get a stop.
Yeah,
let's come away with a stop. We get a stop." We get a stop anytime this half, we win the game here.
Well, we sat here in the first half, and you'd said as we were going to a break, this may come down to a field goal.
Yeah.
That still may be the way this plays out.
Absolutely.
We now have 89 combined points. Here's the kick. They're pooching this one away from Boosie, who's going to come up and grab it at the 28-yard line. And, ooh, you just felt like if he'd have slipped through that little crack, he may have been off and going again. They'll blow him dead at the 36-yard line, so Lobos start there. Now, again, you don't have to get all the way to the end zone trailing by a point, so it kind of changes the dynamic just a little bit.
Yes, sir, it does here. But you're in control of your own destiny here. You're right here, 1 point down. You can go out here and make whatever call you make, and just come away with points here to get yourself on top right now.
All right, so first down, Lobos, 35-yard line, 7:11 left.
What a game so far.
Yeah.
This has been a fun game.
All right, Lobos on offense. Maverick Rowe back there. Buster Mumphrey, play action. Rowe in some trouble. Ball sails up in the air. The Bears say they have it. I haven't gotten a signal. There's a flag down in the secondary.
I haven't seen a call saying that it is an interception yet.
I haven't either. And again, there's a flag down. Rowe waited a little long, it looked like, and got a little nervous as the pressure came on him.
He stayed in. He was trying to hold it as long as he could. He just couldn't get a lot, throwing off his back foot.
So now we await the official's call here. And it may not be did he intercept it or not. It may be what's the flag. Because that may override everything.
Here we go. Here comes the call.
Holding on the Bears.
5-yard automatic first down.
So interception or not doesn't matter. You pick up 5 yards on the hold.
You can breathe a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit more now if you're the Lobos watching this game here, as we almost had an ill-advised turnover that was going against us. A holding negates that, brings it up first down, 1st and 10 for us.
So ball's going to be put at the 45-yard line, 10-yard penalty on the hold. And you get the first down out of that. So we'll try it again. 7:04 left. Back to the ground we'll go. Little space. Mumphrey's going to get to the midfield stripe where he's knocked down after a gain of 5.
Good tough run there. Good call there for your offense. Being able to, he didn't get touched until the second level, but by that time he just picked up a gain of 5 to bring us in manageable down and distance right now.
Mumphrey 8 carries, 42 yards. Mason 7 for 31. Boosie 7 for 104. 2nd down 5. Handoff, second back. That's Boosie. Oh, nice tackle. Open field tackle at the ankles. Gets him down. That is the corner, Marcel Gibson.
And he's still down there. I'm not sure if he's cramping or what is going on. He's grabbing his ankle there, so he may have twisted it up right now. Probably just going to try to get it retaped or something real quick.
You hope the defender didn't fall on it. We know how weird that injury is.
Yeah,
because you get your foot caught up underneath it. It doesn't look like maybe that's what it was. But he's not. He's feeling some discomfort right now on the sideline.
Yeah, nobody's looking at his lower extremities. Maybe just cramping right now. I think that's what's going on.
3rd down and 4. Roll back in the gun. Handoff. Mumphrey maybe a yard. It's going to bring up 4th down. Yikes.
3rd down. We've been running it a lot tonight. We've had thrown it, but we've been running it more so than what I can think of here, trying to get many yards as we can. But man, we've been short a lot tonight on those 3rd down run plays.
Well, and we had a 4th down earlier in the game, and they chose to do that same thing. They were going in the other direction to right instead of left.
First punt of the night.
And here we go, where you needed 4 or 5 yards, and we went to that fullback on that run. And Sock has seen it enough times, I guess, watching film the last couple of games to know that's your guy.
And they just been calling the blitz on it. We was in a tight formation, and they just ran a blitz and came in on us.
Punt time. Mitchell gets a sky-high punt up. Fair catch called for at the 15, and running up to make that catch is Morton. And they'll take over the Bears at the 16-yard line. So
Flag is down. Flag is down.
It is up to the defense unless this penalty's against them.
May have been an offsides. Not sure.
Well, they haven't done anything yet. Lobos are walking backward, though. I haven't seen the offense come out, though. That's still... It's the defensive unit that's out there. So let's see where this is going. Illegal formation. Yeah, too many guys off the line of scrimmage.
All right, defense, time to put up a stop here. 5 minutes left to go in this ball game. Down 1.
So let's see where they're going to mark this. The punt was fair caught at the 16-yard line. And so that's where they'll mark off the 5-yard penalty and put it down at the 21. All right, well.
I feel a stop from the defense coming up here.
This game basically is hinging on this defensive stand by the Lobo defense. You got 4:49, and you can't give them a touchdown. You can give them a field goal, but if you give them a touchdown the point after, you're down the 8, and the best you can do is hope for a tie.
Yeah, that's for sure here. You gotta watch up top. They're spreading you out.
Well, they spread you out and run is what they've been doing this second half.
That's true. That is true.
And sure enough, that's exactly what they do. Lobo defense can't make a tackle, and he's going to go for 9 out to the 30-yard line, and that's Trotter with the carry.
Missed tackles there is coming up to not to be your best friend here, as we was missing tackles early in the first half. Now we just missed a tackle there to come up with a gain of 9 to break up 2nd and 1 here.
This game was 14-0, 14-14, 27-14. We went into the half with a 10-point lead, and the Bears have just been unstoppable in the second half.
Yes, sir.
That big offensive line been opening up holes and giving their quarterback time, and the quarterback run has been an effective weapon, and this one's going to go backward 5 yards, and the Lobos could definitely use that help.
Sorry, Chuck, there. The receiver just took off sprinting as he knew he was probably going to get the ball there.
So back to the 25. 2nd and 1 becomes 2nd and 6. 4:01 left to play.
Good time right now here to get a stop. Bring up a 3rd and long. Answer their call to bring up 4th down.
Now we got 2nd and 6 right now. So you kind of feel like Sock's probably going to go back to that short running game, or short passing game, excuse me.
Rebelling up top, maybe playing some cover 2.
One long delay keeping those linemen down. There it is. Short pass. trying to get a man open, caught at the 30, diving forward to the chain. Maybe got the first down at the 31-yard line.
This Sock team is trying to play keep away.
Yep, move the chains.
Yeah, up one. They are not in any rush to try to get any areas to try to run plays here as they're trying to play keep away, keep us from scoring.
Needed 6, got 6. Jalen Moore on the catch. First down. Clock keeps rolling. Under 3:20 left to play. We're into that moment now where the Lobos really need a turnover.
Need turnovers. Definitely need stops here.
Time's not your friend. First down, back to the ground. Trotter finds space. Got a first down. Into the secondary and down to the 49-yard line as he rumbles for 18 more.
Under 3 minutes now. You got to think if you're going to get a quick stop here, you may need to think about, hey, we only have one timeout left. Those 2 timeouts that we took, and we only came up with 3 points, did not end up. It seems like they're starting to hurt us right now because we can't stop this clock.
They've run for 250-plus yards. Kopecky over 100. Williams 54, Trotter 51. McNeil another 20. Clock down to 2:25. They'll move Trotter over just a step. Kopecky ready. Hand it to him again. Looking for space. He's across the 50. And they'll blow it dead at the 48 of Longview as he goes for 3 more.
Coach is calling his last time out. We're going to try to figure out, or we're going to try to download something to try to get it going.
Clock stops, 2:13 left. You got second down and 7. And no more timeouts.
No more timeouts here.
So if they get a first down, you can pretty much turn off the lights.
Absolutely. You know they're going to try to just take knees after that. But
yeah, I tell you what, if you wanted a great game, this was it tonight.
This was definitely it tonight.
This may or may not end the way we would like if you're a Lobo fan. But I think you walk out of here saying, with the exception of we didn't win this game and we didn't tackle as well as we'd like to, we put up 44 points tonight.
Yeah.
For 2 weeks ago, we put up 7 against Lufkin.
Yeah, we
put up 44 against the 3-time state finalist or champion in 5A Division II, a team that's, sorry Lufkin, much better than Lufkin.
Definitely.
We put up 44 points.
Definitely the best team that we faced so far this year, and we knew that going into the season that we was going to have to get our team together the first 2 weeks and hopefully try to figure things out and come away with the win against this South Oak Cliff team. And to score 44 points, you got to be happy with that outcome. But giving up 45, you got to hate that.
Yeah. Second down and 3. Long. Boy, I tell you what, they really keep their linemen down a long time. It's amazing they don't have more false starts as long as they keep that offensive line down.
Absolutely, and they've been disciplined.
They really are. You got to be impressed by that. Now they reset. Here we go. Back to the ground, back to Trotter, and to the 42-yard line. And that is just about the first down. See, they're going to move the chains. Now, third down and short.
Third and short here. Definitely need to start sending some blitz. Send a fire call, sending everybody that you can. It's time to lock up these receivers and just keep those cats in front of you.
Clock running, 1:45. They've still got another 15 on the play clock. Don't think they're going to snap it before that. Kopecky going under center. Now he comes back out again.
Not sure what our safety is doing as he's down far away.
Yeah, they're going to let Kopecky keep it himself.
First down.
He's got a first down. He'll slide down at the 40-yard line.
Got a flag.
Or 35-yard line. There is a flag down back in the backfield. Stops the clock with 1:23. Now, it was third down and a yard. If this happens to be on them, and it looks like it is, you're going to face a third down 11. Problem is we don't have any timeouts left, and we had to burn 2 of them in a course of about 4 plays because we couldn't get a play in time.
Yes, so you hope right here you get a stop. You get a stop quickly. They're going to run off 40 seconds. and get this ball down and try to just kick it as far as they can and make us have to drive as long as we can to try to pick up a field goal to get ourselves in field goal range.
All right, so it's 3rd down and 11. I would bet you they're probably going to throw this ball. Why wouldn't they?
Yeah, why wouldn't they here? You got to play sound, got to be able to get a tackle there in space.
If not, Kopecky probably keeps this himself. I'm speculating. I hate doing that. 3rd down and 11. Clock, of course, sitting on the penalty, so it's not moving with 1:23 left. And they will hand off, and we will stop them short of the 50-yard line. Boy, if you only had one more timeout right here.
Yeah, this would be key.
Yeah, you'd say 40 seconds.
This would be key. They're definitely going to run this clock all the way down. You're going to get the ball. Why is the clock stopping?
That I don't know. Should not be. Unless South Oak Cliff took a timeout, which I can't imagine. It stops at 1:07.
It looks like they did. If they did us a favor.
Yeah, I just don't well, 4th down. I think they're having a discussion. Do we want to go on 4th down? And now they're going to roll it back. So it's not a timeout? They're all standing around on the sideline, and probably with the intent of let the clock run down, and we'll take the timeout with 1 second left on it.
Yeah, and I'll take it right then. They're pushing the play clock up.
Yep. Now they'll wind it. So it starts now. 40-second clock's going to start rolling. Well, should start rolling. Haven't started that part yet. They still hadn't started that. We've lost 6 seconds. They're still not.
Teague is seeing the clock.
Yeah.
He's trying to figure out what the heck is going on.
Yeah, 10 seconds ran off and the play clock never moved. So now they need to reset things back to 1:07 and start the play clock again right there. I don't know what's going on. Official and Coach King are not acting like they're exchanging pleasantries about this.
He's not going to be getting a Christmas card this year.
Yep. They're going to reset the clock back to the 1:07. Then they'll start the play clock and the game clock together, which means if Sock takes a timeout, it'll come with about 17 seconds left, or excuse me, 27 seconds left.
I'll tell you what, they better punt the ball, because if they don't get this and they turn the ball over on downs and give us great field positions, and we only need a field goal to win this game, it's going to be some mad people in Dallas.
I don't know if they'll be mad. I think this game doesn't matter.
Yeah,
but I think for Sock, this is a game of testing. Can we close out a game against a playoff opponent in 3 months from now?
Absolutely. When you haven't won a game yet.
Yeah, but
but I know
you've been in a row in the state championship.
That's true. That's true.
I don't think they worry about if they win or lose in Longview in September.
But you play to win the game, and you want to try to win it the right way. You want them to march it down the field.
All right, well, the clock's down to 6 on the play clock. They're not intending to snap anything until it goes all the way down. 2-1. There's the timeout. So that comes with 26 and a half seconds left on the clock.
And here comes the punt team.
All right, well, now we've had Bubba White back there most of the first 2 games of the season. Of course, we hadn't seen a punt tonight, so we don't know if that changes. But I think just for kicks and grins, you probably want to put Boosie back there.
I'm telling you, Bubba's special with that ball too. Remember watching him coming up. He was special when that ball was in his hand. He's smooth. He's smooth as well too. So he can definitely make some magic happen if he gets the ball, especially on a running start.
You figure the ball's got to get to the 25-yard line to give Dre Mitchell a chance. That would be a 42-yard kick. That may be a little long for him, but you would figure that's at least attainable.
Yeah, with this adrenaline, with being at home, I guarantee you he has a big leg.
Yeah, there's no wind.
No wind. I believe, man, we can get it. If we can get it close to it, he's gonna be a threat to be able to kick it.
All right, Bubba's back on the 20. He'll be the guy. I think that's, is that Olvera? That's their punter as well. So he's standing on his 40. Snaps on the money. They got the kick out of there. Lobo's smart not to get into the kicker. White going to call for the ball. It's going to take a bounce
Go pick
and
it up.
keep bouncing, and then they'll bat it out of bounds with 17 seconds, and the ball's at the 23-yard line.
I'm a gambler, man. I seen that ball rolling.
Yeah, you don't want that clock rolling.
Yeah, you don't want that clock rolling, but man, that I saw nothing but sideline, green grass there.
Oh boy, see, we got to get you more eligibility.
Man, I'm telling
You
you.
hadn't worn all that out yet.
Coach Barry would tell you, man, I was gonna do whatever every time I put my hands on the ball to try to score.
All right, you got 17 seconds to try to make some magic happen.
First down, stops clock momentarily.
Yeah. Doxy's the lone receiver right. They got double coverage on that direction. Back to pass. Quick sideline route, way wide. Second down, 13 seconds left.
Cornerback saw the pressure getting to the quarterback, so he jumped out there on that ball very quickly there. That out route to Dede was an incomplete pass as he threw it short.
I want to know who the fastest guy on the team is.
Yeah, definitely 20 there.
Then he's the guy that needs it.
And he's a guy. You also got to think he was battling some cramps earlier, so you don't know he's not going to may not be in full stride.
And
he's out there.
I don't know if the quarterback that I got in there is the guy with the arm big enough to go from the 20-yard line deep. They're going to throw middle of the field. This is where the game's going to end. Boosie's going to get stopped, and that'll do it. We're going to roll the last 5 seconds off on a short pass that got up to about the 27-yard line. And South Oak Cliff celebrates winning their first game of 2024 after losing to the 1 and 2 teams in the state in 6A. They showed out here in Longview tonight. We talked to Jason Todd before the game. He said, I want to come to a place like this because I know it's going to test my kids. His kids were up to the test in the second half and get the win, but same thing. Lobos were looking for a test. They got one. They fall a point short of winning a game against the number 2 team in the state in 5A Division II. But I tell you what, there's a lot to build on if you're a Lobo fan.
Got to be impressed with the way that they fought throughout the game. The second half, at times, at plays, a couple drives just didn't go our way, but these guys came up with it and was able to have a chance to win the game on the last drive. Didn't go our way. This SOC team, they're tested, they're battle tested. They're showing you reason why they've been at the state championship game the last 3 years in a row. Being able, could have been a three-peat for them to win the state. They're showing you how good that they are. They didn't quit at all. So shouts out to them and Coach Todd. Man, for the Lobos, you gotta be happy but sad that you didn't get the win, but just happy that your team fought hard.
26 first downs for South Oak Cliff. They had 265 yards on the ground, 281 through the air. That's 546 yards of total offense. Their quarterback was 24 of 31 for 281. For the Longview Lobos, 14 first downs. They had 180 yards on the ground. Maverick Rowe, 9 of 11 for 193 yards. We end up with 373 yards of total offense tonight. Final score again, Longview loses to South Oak Cliff in a thriller, 45-44. Lobos fall to 2-1 on the year. And get ready, because it doesn't get any easier next Friday night. The state champions from Louisiana come in, and we'll see Ruston taking on the Lobos, and we'll do it right here on Longview Game Day a week from tonight. For Keaton Daniels, Frank Sides, and our whole crew, I want to thank all of you for tuning in. You've been watching a presentation of Longview Lobo Sports here on Longview Game Day.